Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Do It Big Invitational Season 2. What a scintillating opening game we have tonight. Gonna be Season 2. I have my Twitch audio on. Okay, but an absolutely scintillating matchup here between two teams that are both looking for their first win of the young season. At 7 p.m. we will have Team Strag on blue side versus Don't Worry We Scale on red side. For Team Strag, 0-3, we did not see them at all in week 2. So looking to pick things back up here in week 3. Similarly for Don't Worry We Scale, have not seen them for a while either, courtesy of some reschedules. So this will be the first time that we've seen them in a minute. Okay. Let's see here. A couple of other things I need to do. I'm going to check in with both teams shortly. Mayhem Gaming says, I'm so excited too, my friend. I think it's going to be lit. And if you're excited, remember, you can always bet your hard-earned channel points on the outcome of each game. Alright? So, I'm going to check in here with both teams. Let's start with Team Strag. Hello, gamers.
Hello.
What's up? How's it going?
Not much.
It's
Good,
going
man. All
well.
right, so we, as a team, came to a decision. If we lose,
Okay.
Kevin's gonna chug a bottle of vodka on your stream.
Yes,
Really?
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Korean vodka, also known as soju.
Wait. You have 2 games tonight, though.
Yeah. So
Yes,
if we lose
yes, we
either,
do.
It would
if
be.
we
Would
lose
it be?
either, I'll chug it. Yeah. And if we lose both, you'll chug too. So.
So is
so-
it if you lose the first one, you'll chug in between your first and second
Oh
game?
no.
Oh,
After.
Yes,
okay.
sir. You gotta do it on, you gotta let them know that we're playing with a handicap, and even with a handicap, we're still gonna wreck them.
Okay.
Easy. Lemon squeezy.
Kevin, now, it's been a minute since you've been on the interview desk, but we want to also potentially get to know some of your team as well. So if you have an interview candidate that you want to send to the pregame interview for this match, let me know.
I
All right.
will.
Okay, I'm gonna go check in with the other team, all right?
Okay, thanks, Roger.
Yeah. Hello, gamers. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Roger.
How's it going? Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Just about.
Sweet. Can I get one of you guys to make the lobby?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. And do you guys have an idea who you want to be the pregame interviewee?
That's right. I actually forgot to mention that to the team.
It's okay. You guys can debate it for about a minute while we get the game set up, and then I'll ask for the interview candidates at some point, and you can just message me who you want.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so both teams ready to go here. Gonna get the lobby set up very, very shortly. Everyone give a warm welcome to Chungus.
Hello.
Will be joining me on the cast here. Chungus, how's your day been?
Not too bad. How about you?
Definitely, went a little bit hard on the sauce yesterday, so late start today. But don't worry, this will be peak casting performance, ladies and gentlemen. Would never compromise my integrity as a streamer. So definitely sober of mind, sober of spirit. Okay, where is that lobby? Invite. Okay. Cool. There is Chungus. Wait. Let's see if B wants to cast as well. Alright, but as we get the lobby set up here, ladies and gentlemen, going to remind you guys of the stakes here. Alright, both teams looking for their first win. Haven't seen either of these teams in a week, which will mean that we could potentially see a completely different team than what we've seen thus far in the season. Both teams played a lot in week 1, and then because of scheduling, did not play at all in week 2. Mayhem asks, how does one join these teams? That's a good question. So, what we're doing here is this is just a collection of friends and then basically friends of friends. So we did this in season 1. It was basically just a bunch of people that I knew that enjoyed playing League and playing League in houses, and so we put together 4 teams. And then in season 2, we kind of expanded it, so it was like, all right, cool. So do you feel like you know people who would fit the vibe of our community here, who, you know, they enjoy playing League, they are competitive but not toxic, they're down to be part of a community. If they are, then they are welcome to participate. We had 8 captains, and then everybody else was part of a player pool. And then after basically a weekend of, excuse me, I had a cough, a weekend of scrims, the 8 captains drafted 32 players, and then that's how these teams were formed. So it's a good way for everyone to get a mix and match of players that you know and you've played with, and also players that you just haven't played with and you'll get to know over the course of the season. So if you think that you would be a good fit, then please you can reach out to me either on Twitch or you can add me on League at Rogerino, and we can talk. Hopefully that answers your question, Mayhem. Okay, so it looks like we have both teams in here now, and so I'm going to start with the pre-game interviews. All right, so I have no idea who the pre-game interview candidates are going to be. All right, so cautiously optimistic. All right, so can I get both can I get the interviewees? Okay, so here is the lobby, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Hora the Explorer for the follow. Again, on the left side here we have Team Strag, and on the right side here we have Don't Worry We Scale. Okay, so both interview candidates here for Team Strag in here are gonna wait for Don't Worry We Scale's interview candidates or candidates. Let's see if they can read the chat. Alright, and it's gonna be Jesse, it looks like. Jesse, just gonna represent your team again?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, as the blue side team here, Kevin and Alex, you guys will get the first questions of the night. Who wants to go first?
First of all, I'm gonna hand it over to Alex, but before I just want to give my little spiel of the little spiel. You know what I'm saying, Roger?
I know what you're saying.
Oh, I know. I know that we know that we all know Cow, get the cow. I'm gonna give you the gag. I'm gonna give you the goop. I'm gonna give you the gigarama. We out here. You already know the biz. The number one top laner here in the Do It Big Season 2, hunty. Better work this bussy out. Mr. One, Algie himself. You can go ahead and ask your question, Roger. Do
I
it,
told you
please.
not to make it all gay.
The what? The what? You better work it.
Okay.
You could ask. You go on. Do your thing, Roger. You can do it.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Kevin. Never a dull moment here with the captain of Team Strag, Anuhia, aka Kevin. Okay, well, we're also getting our first opportunity here to talk to Alex, the top laner of Team Strag. Alex, you guys have been hard at work over the past couple of weeks. What's going to be different for you guys this weekend compared to your earlier results?
Oh, everything. We're gonna win. That's what's gonna be different, right? That's the
Right,
big thing.
right.
Nah, we basically worked on everything from the ground up. Everything from comms to team fighting, everything has been totally rebuilt, and we actually practiced this time. So we're looking
Oh,
top
okay.
tier, top tier.
You hear that? Love language, quality time. Let them know.
Okay, Jesse. Meanwhile, for your team, haven't seen you guys in a while either, and I know you guys have been putting in that work as well. So, what are we gonna look forward to seeing from your team this weekend?
Well, I think we've been put through the gauntlet, and that's only a good thing for us. That's put us in a good place mentally. I think actually we're nothing's breaking. In fact, everything's getting built up very very strongly. So just like when you go to boot camp, you got to break it all down, then build it right back up.
Okay, so it looks
Come out
like
of this
both
much stronger than we
teams,
could have in another way.
yeah, both teams looking to rebuild here from the ground up. Okay, well, that's enough of that. I will let both you go back to your teams and get ready to start this game. I can't wait. Good luck to you both.
Woo!
All right. Good
Thank
luck.
you,
Have fun, y'all.
Roger. Bye,
Yeah.
Jesse.
Uh, yeah, that's what we were missing in week 2 right there. Okay. So, again, both teams looking for their first win. As a reminder of the rosters here for both teams, so for Team Strag on blue side, we will have Algie, aka Alex, whom we just heard from, in the top lane. In the jungle, it will be Kato. In the mid lane, it could be either Miss Killer or the Scholar. Whoever doesn't go mid lane between the two of them will probably be the AD carry player. And then Anuhia, aka Kevin, aka the best interview in the league, gonna be on support. Meanwhile, for Don't Worry We Scale, we're gonna have Captain Mark Jess in the top lane. We will have Kinuhata in the jungle. Unfortunately, not able to build the Kinuhata special of Cole and usually probably Tyr. In the mid lane, it would be Peach Rose. And in the bot lane, we have the duo of Mason, aka Hayo FTW, and Soleilene, aka Eve. So, a lot to look forward to here. All right, Chungus. Now you got to rack your brain a little bit, go all the way back to week 1. But what are you hoping to see from these teams?
No anything. I
Nope.
remember the first few weeks, both teams we had like the Inter's instinct.
Oh, true, true. And speaking of
Just
Inter's instinct, there is that Kaisa first pick. So
no.
we'll see if that Inter's instinct comes out to play again. Kaisa omnipresent in League of Legends right now, it feels like. Ooh. Okay. Gonna be Samir locked in, but more importantly, gonna be a Seraphine in the hands of Petros here. This is something that I don't think she's had an opportunity to play. I don't know, she played in one game now that I think about it. But definitely something that can be very, very potent with that Encore AoE CC if Strag are not careful and they straggle into that Encore. Gonna mean huge K-pop concerts hosted on the Rift. Ooh.
There were a lot of like Boris mistakes and draft mistakes, I think, from these teams the first week.
Mm-hmm.
But I think hopefully, given that what week to improve, that they've ironed a lot of things out, and like they said, they've made a lot of improvements.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like the row.
Okay, so we will see Rel here coming out, something that actually has been getting banned away. We saw that again taken away from Hapuma Matata yesterday. This champion has been receiving a ton of buffs. Even before the buffs, I think people were starting to realize how good she can be. What do you like about Rel as a champion?
She's just so tanky.
Uh-huh.
A lot of CC. She synergizes really well with Samira because she has her RW. You can R in the middle of your W animation
Mm-hmm.
to get this huge knockup, and then you E
Mm-hmm.
to get a huge stun. So just so much AoE CC layered with Seraphine and then Samira flying in. They have what looks to be a really good comp. Engage.
Yeah. And the dismount is a knockup, right? So that triggers the extension from Samir passive, or is it a
Yeah,
stun?
yeah, it's a knockup.
What about the ult?
The ult is it counts as displacement, so I think I'm pretty sure it counts as a Samira can enhance it too.
Okay. Yeah.
Also
So.
the remount.
Mm-hmm. Wait, the remount is a knockup?
The remount is like a knockback, but it knocks like it pulls them
Oh.
in here.
What?
Yeah,
Damn.
so she's so much to see.
Hmm. Okay. So yeah, good synergy in the comp here in the bot lane of Don't Worry We Scale. Okay. As we look at these bans here, going to be a couple of top lane bans for Team Strag. Generally speaking, a couple of mid lane bans for Don't Worry We Scale, and we're going to get a Hecarim. Actually, this is the latest I think we've seen a Hecarim picked in the tournament. Generally a power pick here. Going to be held until 4th pick. Okay. This Cassiopeia being hovered here should tell us. Ooh, okay, is it going to be Lux or Cassiopeia? Now, Miss Killer loves that Cassiopeia. Cycling through a variety of mid lane champions here before settling on Lissandra. I had the pleasure of playing against this champion, I want to say yesterday in-house, where it was not spectacular. But it was me mid lane off roll on Echo, so obviously it was always doomed to be. But yeah, it looks like it will be a confirmation here then that the Scholar on Kaisa should be in the bot lane here with Kevin, aka Anuhia, on the Morgana. And we will have Miss Killer, aka Knock, in the mid lane. Alright, Sion also going to be the last pick here. So Sion in the top lane. Decent engage potential, that means coming out from Team Strag here. You can have
Ooh.
Sion charge in. Oh.
No, Malphite.
Okay, so maybe a little bit of PTSD for the captive. Don't worry, we scale. A reminder for the viewers, or maybe not a kind reminder for Don't Worry, We Scale, but Mark just somehow missed 3 or 4 Malphite ultis in a game. So after hovering and thinking about Malphite, actually ends up locking the Darius here. Definitely not one of those weak side top laners. Instead, going to be looking to crush Sion in the top lane. And yeah, I don't think there are any placeholders here. So we're good. These are the comps.
I feel like Red Side's comp is a little more easy to execute. They have a lot of guaranteed engage, whereas Blue Side just has their DPS is a little. There's very low range. You have Lissandra and Kaiser that want to be up in their face, but there's so much like CC layering coming out of Red Side if they get too close. It's gonna be
Right.
very hard, I think, for Blue Side to play as well.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, with the spectator delay officially in effect, this will mean that the prediction will be going live very, very soon, as soon as I can type it out. So give me a second here. But remember, you can bet on each of the games that we're going to have here tonight wager those hard-earned channel points on your predictions here. Okay, so prediction is officially up. Let's see. This should be our most even vote by far. Again, both teams without a win just yet. Team Strag with one less loss, technically, at 0-3. So you could consider them favorites in the sense that they literally have just played less games than Don't Worry We Scale here.
Oh my goodness, these votes.
But let's take a look so far. Thus far, people very hesitant to throw into the pot here. But what they have thrown in is heavily in favor of Don't Worry We Scale. So maybe people understanding here that Don't Worry We Scale have been putting in that work. Oh my goodness, wait, this is so lopsided. What the fuck? Don't Worry We Scale 90-10 right now over Team Strag. Okay, Team Strag making a little bit of a comeback here.
We gotta say good things about them.
Huh?
We gotta say good things about Team Strike.
Yeah. Maybe. If you are Team Strag, I think, my read on this team thus far is that they have a lot of like decent individual players. It's kind of like the Hafuma Matata story. They have a bunch of good individual players that just haven't figured out how to put it all together yet in this sort of organized environment. I also know that Kevin, so Nuhia, Scholar, and Algie go way back. So they've been playing League together for a while, but again, like I said, I don't know if they're super used to this sort of coordination required to really succeed in the Do It Big Invitational. So we'll see, if they can put it together. I can see them making a strong run here. And apparently I am influencing that vote. Team Strat coming back a little bit. Now 21 compared to 79% in favor of Don't Worry We Scale. So, Don't Worry We Scale, despite all those nice things I just said, still gonna be the heavy favorites.
Oh no.
Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The game is officially loading, which will mean that the submissions here will close at 81% in favor of Don't Worry We Scale. Meanwhile, it will be 19% for Team Strag. By the way, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new overlay for tonight, courtesy of one Chili 5. So, thank you for that.
Hopefully I break my betting curse today. I'm 0 for 3 so far.
Who'd you put your money on, Chungus?
This one I put it on red side.
Red side.
Scale.
Okay. So, Caster Curse or Caster Blessing gonna be on Don't Worry We Scale here. Keep an eye out on that, ladies and gentlemen. And also let us know what you think about the overlay as well. Okay, let's see. We might get a meeting here of both teams. All 5 members of Team Strag going to be spotted by Rel here from Don't Worry We Scale. And the binding is going to land, but Rel's still pretty far from everything. Sign will find the knockup as well, but not too big of a commit. Will mean Rel can just walk out of here safely despite eating 2 decent CCs coming out from Team Strag. Okay, a couple of interesting summoner choices here that we can already see. Number 1, we have Flash on Hecarim. Not something that you see Hecarims take a lot of the time. I don't think it's the right choice in this game either. I can't think of a situation off the top of my head where you look at a team and like, oh yeah, I need Flash against that team compared to just having Ghost. So that's going to be interesting to keep an eye out on. Darius going with the solo queue summoners here, Ghost and Flash, so the Ghost win button going to be available. Let's see how Darius decides to play that lane early, potentially try to look for some solo kills. And Olaf here also with the Ghost instead of the Flash. This is a much more interesting decision making process for Olaf. Both Ghost and Flash are viable, so Ghost in this game I think makes sense. You know, you turn on the Ragnarok and just run through all of the CC that would otherwise come at you and get on top of the Samira. Fix scoreboard. Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you. Keep forgetting to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Nerf Panda. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen in this early game? Or what do you think both teams are going to try to do in this early game, Chungus?
I remember last time both junglers just content to power farm. Probably not too much action early. I think the bot lane and top lane are going to be most explosive. Especially top lane with the Darius into Sion. Double melee. I think. But yeah, generally looking by I don't know why Olaf's in a full clear here. Olaf's going 3 camp into top? Really weird pathing fight.
Yeah, Olaf here looking for a potential lane gank on the Darius. Not something that we see too often. Let's see if it pays off though. Ghost did get used here by both Darius and Olaf here, so I guess a trade of ghosts. Yeah, just a bit of a weird exchange overall. Meanwhile, Hecarim is gonna let these. Ooh, I was gonna say he's about to let these things reset, and actually, these are gonna reset. These are gonna reset. He pulled them so far. Okay, so a bit of oh no. You always hate to see this when you don't practice jungle enough and you let the camps leash here. It means that Hecarim is not gonna ding level 4 until 338. Olaf by then already finishing the crab, able to walk down here towards bot crab as well, and Hecarim unaware that he is on a ward, so Darius not able to spot Sion dipping out of the lane to drop that Tribush ward. Overall should mean an early game win for Team Strag in terms of vision. I think Hecarim just cancelled her recall again.
Yeah, he's on a ward. If
hold on, Kai'Sa gonna get engaged on here by Rel, gonna be knocked up as well, but there is an Olaf here, so gonna be a good bait by the Kai'Sa. Now Samira going rather low, trying to kite it out for some reason. One more axe gonna land. There's Conquer proc from the Samira, gonna flash the Prey Seeker. That definitely would not have been lethal, so it looked cool, but definitely was not necessary. All in all, though, will end up meaning both summoners blown here by Samira in the bot lane. Good gank from Olaf.
Olaf actually doing pretty well early. He traded Ghost for Ghost early on Darius, which is actually pretty good. Makes the lane really safe for Sion, and then getting both some out of Samira. The 2 lanes that were going to be kind of explosive, now heavily in advantage of Team Strag.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, a bit of an unorthodox pathing here from the Olaf, deciding to get more involved in these lanes. Actually, Darius needs to be a little bit careful here. Sion taking him to about a quarter HP. Gonna be proccing those grasps with the Undying auto attacks. Oops. There we go. Okay. That being said though, CS generally in favor of Don't Worry We Scale here. Sion with an absolute deficit against Darius. And Lissandro also down a little bit to Seraphine in the mid lane, will mean that just through the sheer power of clicking on minions as they die, Don't Worry We Scale gonna eke out to about a 600 gold lead here. But with yeah,
they know that their bot is too low to stay, and then they have full bot prior on mid prior. They can easily get this. Olaf gets his reset. Nice, good pathing by Olaf. Another game, I think.
Yeah. Olaf actually gonna kill that dragon before even basing, so staying out on the map for a really, really long time. First recall for the Olaf coming in here at 6 minutes. Not something that we see a lot of the time, but it can be productive if you recognize the game situation and you have good jungle tracking, which they did. That Hecarim spending a lot of time dithering in that top lane Tribush for a gank that never materialized.
I think I'm just gonna get 6 first though. Just getting 2 camps when Olaf's blue side.
Yeah, Hecarim recognizing here Olaf is on bot side, taking that dragon, is going to steal away Olaf's top side camps here. Olaf unaware so far, but Hecarim not going to potentially go for level 6 just yet, and he cleared his top side as well, which means he is just wasting time here. Needs to get to his bot side as quickly as possible to maintain this tempo advantage that he has over Olaf. And Olaf actually, okay, I was going to say he might go here for an invade onto that blue, but it looks like that will not be the case. And the World Blade, or Blade World, not World Blade, the Blade World going to block the Dark Binding that would have potentially spelled danger for the Rel with Olaf lurking nearby.
Is he 6? Oh, he is 6. He can just look to fight over this blue.
Olaf, oh yeah, Olaf barely doing 6 here off the crab, and yeah, with balling priority here, Hecarim needs to be very, very careful. Olaf actually not going to go too much aggressive because there's a Rel roaming first, so the first movement here going to be in favor of Don't Worry We Scale. Ragnarok popped early, will mean that Olaf needs to be careful here. Ooh, and now though the Rail gonna eat a ton of damage, almost gonna go down. The Blade Roll gonna block what would have been the lethal autos. Kai'Sa going very, very deep here. Gonna be a huge team fight. Encore only gonna land onto one, onto the Morgana. Morgana go very, very low here. First one gonna be picked up by the Morgana, however. Now there's a Lissandra here as well. Onslaught Shadows over the top, able to pick up two. Olaf gonna go very, very low as well, but there is that Lissandra passive. Gonna take Lissandra, or Hecarim very, very low here. Let's see. Ooh, and the Seraphine able to get the return kill onto the Lissandra there. Hecarim walking out with just a sliver of HP. Ends up being a 3-for-2 in favor of Don't Worry We Scale. A huge fight over the blue buff here in Don't Worry We Scale's jungle. Could have been a lot better for either team. The Encore ended up only hitting one person there. A little too far to the right there. And meanwhile for Team Strag, unable to start getting those ice zombie resets coming out from the Lissandra passive. Ooh. And we just saw Sion use his ult to escape Darius in the top lane. Interesting. Okay, well, with both teams here on a little bit of cooldown, we saw Hecarim use the Onslaught of Shadows in that fight as well. So a couple of huge teamfight ultimates not available for Don't Worry We Scale. Definitely a comp that just wants to press R. And so not going to be looking to do too much right now. Meanwhile, Darius actually going to be overextended here. Going to find an Olaf. Olaf going to go immediately in a frenzy with a Ragnarok. Oh my goodness, this Darius. And now though, the Hecarim going to charge in here. I don't know about that one because there is a rotation coming from the Lissandra. The Hecarim will get rooted up very, very shortly. No, it looks like it will not actually. Seems that the Lissandra did not have the root available. Otherwise, would have been the freest route onto the Hecarim. It will mean that Hecarim gets to walk out there for free.
She had ult though. I don't know why she didn't ult.
Yeah, maybe just a backup call from Team Strag here, as if they don't go for that kill, they definitely still have priority onto this Herald. But yeah, the Darius overextending here for that deep ward going to be found out by the Olaf, and this Olaf very, very confident, whereas this Darius, despite being Darius, going to get bullied out. Even being a level up. Okay, hold on. Morgana going to be heavily overextended here. Now going to get aggressed on by the Rel. There is the Hourglass used, though, and Rel going very, very low here. Two more autos from the Kai'Sa to pick it up. But there is that Daredevil coming out from the Samira. And now these melee range resets coming in from Samira is going to mean a double kill for Samira. And now this Encore going to be used in the mid lane. Olaf does not have Ragnarok remembered. Oh my goodness, Lissandra walks too close. It's a tower shot plus one auto from the Seraphine. Will mean that Seraphine turns around a 1v2 in the mid lane, using the power of Song there to turn around that gank. Olaf crucially using Ragnarok to try to find a kill onto that Darius will mean that he does not have that CC immunity for the Seraphine. Otherwise, it definitely would have been a dead Seraphine. And with that, actually, that means that Don't Worry We Scale will be able to get onto the first Infernal Dragon of the game. First and only, I guess. So we'll see. Unfortunately, this means that we will either have a Mountain Soul or a Clown Soul, the two weaker souls of the game.
Mountain Soul.
Okay, and Mountain Soul will be the soul for tonight in game 1 here. you know, everyone uses Mountain Soul pretty much the same way, but if you had to pick a team that likes it more, which team would you pick here for?
I don't really think red side. I think the great thing about Mountain Soul is the stats, the base stats of each Mountain Drake. It's gonna give plus 18% armor and MR. You have Rel who steals armor and magic resist and gives it to Samira. So Samira with a shield and just so much armor from the Rel passive and the Rel E, and then also the 3 mountains potentially. Just her diving in is gonna be unkillable.
Yeah. Now what I want to see here from Don't Worry We Scale's bot lane is I want to see them play really aggressively with this Samira Rel combo. Samira can just dash in on top of Kaisa or Morgana with the Rel's link on her, get that stun into the knockup, into the knockup extension from Samira, and that should be more than enough to get a kill here. Morgana gonna roam mid, but good mobility coming out from the Seraphine, gonna be more than enough to juke out the Dark Binding. But anyways, Samira sitting pretty here with the newly buffed Immortal Shield Bow. Should have a ton of fighting power against this Kaisa Morgana duo. So thus far though, content to play a little safely.
I like the Leandri's pickup from the Seraphine, knowing that she's going to be the sole source of AP for Don't Worry Scale, actually building damage instead of the Moonstaff build that we've seen.
Yeah, so no Moonstaff here coming out. Looks like we won't have a Moonstaff this game actually. Morgana has a lost chapter. Hold on, in the top lane, going to be a gank from Darius and Sion onto the... Or sorry, Olaf and Sion onto the Darius. So that will be a dead Darius. Good CC setup coming in from the Sion to knock up the Darius. Will mean that we'll get some plates here for Sion in the top lane, and Herald gonna get dropped as well. This is a bit of an early Herald drop if you are Team Strag though. Would have loved to see Olaf and Sion hit the tower for a little bit longer before the Herald starts bearing down on it. Hold on, meanwhile in the bot river here, Hecarim gonna go 1v2 against Morgana and Kaisa, and look at that, the Hecarim flash coming into play, and here we go, Rel is here as well. Lissandra gonna go down, Kaisa not gonna have enough damage here. Looks to be a double kill plus a kill for Hecarim as well, 3 for 0 in favor of Don't Worry We Scale in the bottom river here. So Darius going down to the top lane, but all 3 members of Don't Worry We Scale's middle and bottom lanes gonna go down here in the river. Olaf, meanwhile, was topside dropping that Herald for Sion.
That's actually huge for Samira. I think Samira can just 1v9 this game.
I think so too. Yeah. If you think about it, you know, there's only the Lissandra ultimate as a reliable means of stopping her ultimate. So as long as Samira's patient here and can wait out Lissandra using that Glacial Tomb, she's gonna have a great time in these team fights, just whirling through everything.
That's also like the only reliable hard engage they have under her. If she just builds QSS, I think she's just untouchable.
Yeah. Now, we also see Samira here with Last Whisper in her inventory already. So is Immortal Shield Bow into LDR the new, or has that always been the build?
No, not really. I think it's normally Collector second. I think LDR is mainly so she can kill the front line. It's not super common, but I guess actually Seraphine is going under, so she will burn through tanks as well. I don't. It's probably not the best, but it's definitely not terrible.
Okay.
Better than IE second.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I was gonna say, obviously, Lord Dominic's Regard with the buff here in 11.3, going from 25% armor penetration to 35%, will mean that it doesn't. Oh, Samir taking the cannon away from the Rel there, though. Not sure about that one.
She's taking everything.
Yeah.
Rel can't get these stacks.
Okay. If you are the bot lane here of Team Strag, a little bit confusing considering Morgana has those mobility boots, but thus far has not been able to find too many roams. And if you are Team Strike, gotta be careful here. Sion does use ulti coming in from the top river. Gotta keep an eye on that. Rel gonna get engaged on first here. Rel gonna go down very, very shortly. Huge encore though. Never mind. Oh my goodness, this Rel does not die. The Iron Solari gonna buy time for her as well. Does end up going down eventually, but not before two members of Team Strag fall here. Gonna be followed up with the Sion. Gotta keep an eye on the Sion passive zombie, however. And actually gotta be a huge binding landing onto Samira. But look at the healing coming out from the Immortal Shield bow. Kai'Sa going in to get that kill, but will go down in return to the Seraphine. The Seraphine now 4-0 and 4 with that Leandries and the Sorcerer's Boots. Gonna do a ton of damage that I don't think Team Strag is expecting, which will mean that the second Dragon 4, Don't Worry We Scale, should get picked up here in short order. Will be the first Mountain Dragon of the game as well. And that was also a 4v5. Darius was not involved whatsoever, instead content to just push away on this top tier 1 turret.
Damn. It's a huge swing. You get your Mountain Soul stacking started and top turret. You see that reflected in the gold as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to see Seraphine go Chemtech Purifier second, just so that you don't need Hecarim and Samira wasting slots.
Yeah, that being said, as much as we would like to see that Chemtech Purifier being built, have not seen it just yet. I don't know if the teams are aware of the 11.3 buffed and how insane this item is. I feel like giving your entire team Grievous Wounds for 2100 gold seems like really good value to me.
Yeah, and it's the 60% Grievous too. It's not just the 40 that you get from Mortal or from Executioner.
Yeah, we see Hecarim here with that Executioners, as you said, instead of going for a potential double Ruby Crystal that could build into the Sterix Gauge. But as it stands, Olaf showing bot here will mean Hecarim will start on the second Rift Herald of the game. Going to clear out this control ward as well. But Team Strag are aware and can potentially contest this. Sion is roaming up here. Olaf slowly waddling as well. And Lissandra with first move in the mid lane as well. So Hecarim needs to be a little bit careful. Sion lurking in the bushes here. Now going to officially walk menacingly towards the Hecarim with both Lissandra and Olaf in tow. Let's see, looks to be a 3v3 here.
Oh, huge encore.
Alright, Sion gonna ult into the wall, gonna be a huge encore, gonna be followed up by the Onslaught of Shadows, and Lissandra is dead before she has a chance to use that Glacial Prison on herself. So, team fight win here for Don't Worry We Scale. Darius gonna execute the Sion as well. Double kill for Darius, now 2-1. Bit of a scuffed engage if you are Team Strag. Sion face planting into the wall. And then Lissandra just eating that encore plus the Onslaught of Shadows means that she is CC locked before she can entomb herself in ice. Good team fighting here coming out from Don't Worry We Scale. Is going to give them the second Rift Herald of the game. Let's see where they decide to use that. Generally speaking, the good application of the second Rift Herald is to drop it to get lane priority before a dragon spawns. We'll see what they decide to do with it though. Alright, now if you're Team Strag, what is the avenue for you back into this game, Chungus?
I think chaining with Morgana binds. Morgana has been playing some good binds, especially that one that got the shutdown on Samira. I think if they fight in jungle, they have potential to AoE with Lissandra and chain it with Lissandra passive. As soon as they get the first Lissandra passive going off, it's just going to do a ton of AoE. But other than that, maybe just looking for steals.
Alright, so I'm going to engage onto the Darius here. Let's see, the Glacial Prison is available. Going to be used on the Darius. Looks to be a pick onto the Noxian Executioner here. Will be picked up here by Sion. But relatively inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. If you are Don't Worry We Scale, Dragon's still about 80 seconds away from spawning here.
Oh.
Hold on, Hecarim here gonna go mid. Onslaught of Shadows gonna use onto the Lissandra, who does not have that Glacial Prison, remember, and gonna be picked up here. Now Sion gonna be in a 2v2 scenario once Olaf arrives on scene as well. Gonna be a retreat call coming out from Don't Worry We Scale.
Lissandra should have flashed actually into the Seraphine to dodge.
Yeah.
and then take the E out.
We saw this yesterday as well in the in-house. Knock, you really need to know how the interaction between Flash and the Lysandra Claw works. Basically flashing and then pressing the Lysandra Claw, so you basically just flashed in place, buddy. Gonna mean that a crucial summoner is expended before this Mountain Dragon spawns.
Ah!
Okay, so don't worry, we scale very early onto the Dragon's Pit here. We'll give them priority in any sort of fight, but also gonna get that Herald dropped in the mid lane to get that priority. Let's see if they decide to pick up the mid-tier one first. The Claw going to be used here. And actually, Seraphine going to go in and hit the Encore, but the Lysandra was able to Glacial Prison just in time. Looks to potentially be a kill onto this Hecarim. Hecarim going very low here. Going to be shut down, handed over to the Scion. Lysandra is living here and does have at least one zombie in the fight. Lysandra, though, not going to go in any deeper. And this Rel is just simply not dying. There is no damage coming out. And the Morgana will be picked up by the Seraphine on this side. Kaisa, meanwhile, going to eat the Guillotine from Darius. Going to be picked up there. So far 3 for 2 in favor of Don't Worry We Scale, but with Olaf being up should mean Don't Worry We Scale do not have the confidence to start this Mountain Dragon. An explosive teamfight here in the mid lane, very slightly in the favor of Don't Worry We Scale, but there was a shutdown on Hecarim that was handed over to the Scion, which will allow him to pick up a very, very crucial Thornmail before this next teamfight. We also finally saw there Lysandra able to buy some space for herself in these team fights, waiting for her team to help her get some of these resets with the passive. Gonna start summoning those Ice Walkers. Or those Night Walkers. Is it Night Walkers? It's been a while since I've seen Game of Thrones. I'm trying to blot that shit from my memory. But regardless.
Get back onto Dragon.
Yeah, alright, back onto the Dragon here for both teams. Don't Worry We Scale is on it first, already burning it down to about 4,500 HP. Team Strag need to make up their mind here. Sion gonna go in, gonna be able to hit the Samira, but the Dragon will go over to Don't Worry We Scale. Meanwhile, though, there is a Samira getting chunked out here by Olaf. Let's see, there it is. Samira getting picked up by Olaf. Now Hecarim going very, very low as well. The Sterix is going to buy a ton of time, but those Lysandra zombies are going to start doing a ton of work. Here we go. Guillotine going to be able to pick up 2 here. Looks like so far 4 for 3 in favor of Team Strag, but the Dragon did go over to Don't Worry We Scale. Smite going to come down onto the Seraphine, but that Blast Cone is there to get some separation. The Black Shield not coming out in time to prevent that knockback. Overall, though, okay, so some mouse issues here coming out from from Lysandra, already having a bit of a bad game, 2-7 and 7, and then having the mouse die. But it looks like they should be ready to go very, very soon. A pretty chaotic team fight here from both teams. But all in all, Seraphine staying safe, able to lob out a ton of those Qs, Es, and hit a decent Encore will mean that not all is lost for Don't Worry We Scale. And more importantly, they are going to put themselves on Mountain Soul Point here. So good Smite instincts coming out from the Hecarim.
Because everybody's so low range, I think Samira, or it's not Samira, Seraphine's passive, if she used it on her W, that huge AoE shield and heal is going to have super high value in all these super clump team fights.
Yeah, definitely.
I think if she saves it there, I think she might save Samira. Samira got close to getting the Olaf.
Okay, so Samira now, with that Lord Dominic's Regard, has a pickaxe in inventory as well. Gonna be curious to see what she builds. With the pickaxe, that should exclude Collector, right? Because that's Dirk and Caulfield. Hold on, Rel here, gonna walk into 3 members of Team Strag. Now 4, gonna be rooted up, gonna be followed by Sion ulti. This will be a dead Rel, I'm sure. But that was a lot of crucial ultimates used by Team Strag here. That's the Glacial Tomb plus the Sion ultimate as well. So let's see if Don't Worry We Scale recognize that and are willing to pull the trigger on a relatively weakened Team Strag, who do have the champion advantage. Hecarim here going to go in. Let's see. The onside shot is going to be used immediately onto the Lissandra. Lissandra going to go very, very low. But now the Hecarim taking a ton of damage. Going to end himself here. Now Samira going to be stuck here as well. Here's the Encore, though. 4-man Encore. Going to be a huge stopwatch. Going to prevent it from being 5. But Lissandra will go down in that. So thus far, going to be a trade of 2 for 1 in favor of Team Strag. But now Sion caught out here. Going to eat the guillotine from Darius. All in all, will make it a 3 for 2 in a relatively extended team fight. Rel going down first, and then followed by the Samira and the Hecarim of Don't Worry Scale before Seraphine is able to hit a huge Encore. All of Team Strag piling in there will mean that Darius and Seraphine are able to pick up 2 kills in return.
Yeah, Hecarim going in a little early there, kind of ending himself into the team and getting kind of baiting Samira as well. If he waited just maybe a couple more seconds, they would have been able to chain it with the Seraphine ult.
Yeah. A little bit antsy from the Hecarim. After getting out to a 5-0 start, now 5-3. Maybe doing his best pa impression. But, okay. Let's take a look at some of these item builds as well. We have an interesting Darius build, I feel like. Not very damage focused. If you look, has a Stride Breaker and the Dead Man's Plate. So more emphasis here on getting into the team of Team Strag rather than trying to, say, play for the 1v1 in a side lane. What do you think about this more mobility-oriented Darius build?
The man's just got nerfed. I think it's, if he wants to side lane, I think it's useful in running down the Sion, but Sion can just always just R away. So since he's gonna mostly be in team fights, I feel like Sterix is better. But so far he's been making it work, so
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal so far.
Okay, Team Strag here with a huge emphasis on this bot side jungle of Don't Worry We Scale, potentially looking for a pick onto the Hecarim, and that Claw is able to find the Hecarim here, but Lissandra gonna ult herself, and then Sion gonna run into the wall. Question mark ping coming out from Team Strag. This Sion has been face planting plenty in this game. Has hit a couple of crucial ultimates too, to be fair, to get some catches, but the Glacial Tomb is on a decent cooldown at this point. Will be up in time for Dragon, but just about. But it looks like Don't Worry We Scale don't care. Actually gonna walk towards Baron here. And I don't think this ward saw them, so if you are Don't Worry We Scale, you have some really good macro movements here onto this Baron that have not been sighted whatsoever by Team Strag. Team Strag finally getting an inkling here. Question mark pings going down here. Will be Lissandra face checking without her ultimate, however. Let's see if there's a Miracle Steal. Looks like that will not be the case, so Baron will be picked up uncontested here from Don't Worry We Scale. Will be traded for, though, by what would have been the Mountain Soul for them as well. So at least Dragon Soul not going to be a win condition for another 5 minutes for the red team.
Yeah, but this is a huge pickup. They basically get it for free. They lose bot turret? No, they didn't lose bot turret, so they can just 1-3-1 at this point and take all outer turrets. It's about like 2k standing gold, maybe even more.
Yeah, I think it's just a bot outer right now, but top did go down earlier to Darius, so...
Oh, the inner as well.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So, looks like that will be the call here, by the way, but Seraphine... Okay, Seraphine does have teleport, but it's technically not here just yet. I wonder if Team Strag gonna try to pull the trigger early. Okay, there it is. Time gonna go in, try to look for something. They're gonna be able to fight the Samira. No one body block for the Samira. Samira should go very, very low here, but able to get away just in time. And there is that. Oh my goodness gracious, alive! Blackpink is on Summoner's Rift tonight. A huge encore running through the entirety of Team Strag to stop their advances. Dead in their tracks, gonna turn it around all the way for Don't Worry We Scale, and there is that Stride Breaker. Darius gonna get a dash pull in to get the ace onto Olaf, and it looks like Don't Worry We Scale are scaling finally, ladies and gentlemen. Should be able to pick up their first win of the season. Gonna move to 1-4, winless no more. Could be the start of something new here for Don't Worry We Scale. And we have the spectator bug denying us the final moment of glory for Don't Worry We Scale, but they won't care one bit. picking up their first win of Season 2. Congratulations to Don't Worry We Scale. I'm going to change the overlay right now just for you guys. Congratulations. Boom. Look at that. The 1 and 4. No longer a 0 in that win column. Woo.
Pog. That
Hog.
Silent was so funny.
Yeah.
Everybody ran away and let him hit the Samira.
Yeah, just no follow-up. And actually, if we look here, Kaisa and Morgana ended that team fight without using their ultimates. The Inter's Instinct not being used there, I guess it would have been really, really hard to use it effectively, but I wonder if it could have been used to try to pick up that Samira before the Seraphine did teleport in. But, regardless, GG. Sorry, go ahead.
No, nothing.
Okay. Alright, so don't worry, Twitch chat, I will give you your money very, very soon. There is the post-game lobby, and look at this Seraphine KDA absolutely popping off. And look at the damage as well, 30k coming out from the Seraphine. Second place going to go to the junglers here. Hecarim with 21, Olaf with almost 21k. But yeah, Seraphine definitely the MVP. Gonna be I really want to talk to Petros on the Seraphine. But yeah, let's get some post-game interviews, shall we? So give me a second here. First things first, gonna give everybody their money. So if you bet on Don't Worry We Scale, you didn't win that much because you bet on the betting favorites. But you won a little bit. So, hey, cast or curse no more, Mr. Chungus.
Hey, we got a little bit back. Still down about 10k.
Still down about 10k, but 4 more games in the weekend for you to get all that back. So don't you fret. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna message Jesse. Can I get Janice and whomever else you want to be interviewed? All right. We're going to hear from Don't Worry We Scale shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Finally getting that bear off their back. Coming up with their first win in Season 2. Hopefully the start of something new for Don't Worry We Scale. Gonna wait for a second here to get these interview candidates in the lobby. Chungus, is there anything you want to ask them?
I'm curious what their comms were when the Scion was running into the Samira and no one blocked for her. Do you have a rel and standing running? I mean, that's
okay,
that's
yeah.
kind of funny.
All right, let's ask. That's a good question, actually. Taking their sweet time to click on the right Discord channel here.
You can abduct then.
Hello. Okay, so we have Eve, aka Solaline, on the rel, and Janice here. Ooh, Mason's here as well. Okay, so the triumphant triumvirate of Don't Worry We Scale here on the post-game interview desk. Chungus, I'll give you the first question.
I was just wondering what the comms were in the last fight when the Scion was ulting in, and like Rel and I think Hecarim backed away from Samira, and she just got hit face first by the Scion engage.
Well, I thought I was dead. I saw my life flash before my very eyes.
But
honestly, I don't remember what anyone said in that last fight because I had my eyes on that lane and I knew they were going to deathball down, and I was like, this looks like a juicy Seraphine ult.
Yeah, indeed. Speaking of juicy Seraphine ultis, Petros here hitting multiple massive encores in that game. We've seen this Seraphine get banned away from you a lot in your previous games. How good did it feel to finally be playing this champion again?
It felt really good, especially since I haven't been playing her at all. Because I was like, what's the point? She's probably going to get banned.
Ooh.
So yeah, I really enjoyed my first time playing her in this tourney, and probably my last time playing her in this tourney.
Okay, yeah, so looks like, Team Strag not really doing their homework here, but Janice won't mind too much. Okay, last question here, gonna go to Eve. You've been a big fan of this rel. I think even before we saw it pop up in Pro Play. So what about this champion drew you to her?
The fact that her E can stun when you're not next to your ADC, I think is very powerful because sometimes I'm not always where I should be, and it helps make up for my mistakes.
Nice. Yeah, good engage potential. I think you guys had a successful 2v2, right? I'm not tripping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They got the double kill bot.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, good work on the rel, and overall, just very good work in the game. Finally able to break the duck here. Hopefully living up to your team name. Hopefully starting to scale up now into season 2 here. This is, I guess, a question for any of you, but what's the mentality like going forward now?
I think it's pretty good. I think our team has made has gone through a lot of growth, and I have to say, shout out to everyone on my team. I really like the group that we got put into. Everyone has like a really nice mental, I think, and like it's really easy to work together here.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
awesome. That's it's very good to hear. That's what we strive for here in the Do It Big Invitational. Come hell or high water, everyone needs to be having a good time. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations to Don't Worry We Scale, who we will see tomorrow night as well against a PokeCard in the nightcap at 9 p.m. So hopefully this will be the start of a win streak for them. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bit of an awkward pause because our 8 p.m. game got rescheduled. So we will not have anything scheduled until 9 p.m., which means I have to now go into my bag and bullshit for an hour. I have some ideas. Yes, one of them is a Nemesis draft. So if you as a viewer would like to get in on this game, please let me know. If you do not know what a Nemesis draft is, I'll quickly explain. So what it is you have 5 people on your team, 5 people on the other team, and you pick a champion for the other team to play. So your team as 5 will draft 5 champions for the other team to play, and they will do the same for you. So you might say, well, I know nobody likes to play Alawi, so you guys get Alawi. Don't give them Alawi. Alawi's OP. But just saying. Or I don't know. I mean, before 2021, the obvious answer was Udyr. What's a really bad champion in League of Legends? I can't think of anything right now. Like an Alistar, so I don't know. No, that's not even that bad.
Alistar's kind of good.
But
Yumi.
Yorick?
Yumi.
Oh, Yumi. True. Okay, but let's see if we can try to get a Nemesis draft game going here with the help of hopefully some of our viewers. So if you are interested in that, I have about an hour I need to burn before we have our second game of the night between Andyland and Team Strag. Anybody want in? Nobody? Smooge. Alright, I'm just gonna make.
You can make the lobby.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do blind pick real quick. Okay. So let's see. We have one here from Leo3545. There you go, buddy. Welcome, welcome. We have not seen you around before either, so nice to always have more people join the stream. Let's see who else we can get here. I'm just gonna invite people and see what happens. Don't want to invite Knock because he's about to play soon. Don't have that many people here, but
I can get some people if we need some.
okay. All right.
A lot of people
Huh?
A lot of people just joined.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Pizza.
Yo, is this Nemesis draft? Is this what we're doing?
I think this is what we're doing. I think this is what we're doing. So if you have people that you know.
I
feel like ideally we try and get as much viewers from this stream as possible because I think that'd be cool.
I think so too, but unfortunately Twitch chat is ignoring my requests here. I just want your in-game names so I can invite you to this very, very fun game.
Hi, stream.
Hi
guys.
There is a game at 9, but right now it is 8, so we have about an hour to kill. All right, Bow's in. Sub you in. I got you, bro.
Guys, shout out to Daddy No Chill.
Shout out to Daddy No Chill. The self promotion. Don't worry, you'll get your full intro tomorrow. You'll get your full intro tomorrow, right?
Who is that?
Daddy No Chill is the new top laner for Double Jungle Gap. So
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Most of Double Jungle Gap in here, by the way. So
Represent.
Yeah. Oh my god, why? Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, well, I guess Andrew's just gonna drop that in and then dip. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need 3 more people here for this Nemesis draft. Would like to get some more participants from Twitch chat. If you want in on this in-house game, just type in your summoner name in Twitch chat. Please and thank you. Shut up, Steven. You're already in here.
Hey, the Northwest. Represent.
Represent all the people who have played in the hopes that they will join anyway. Heck yeah.
Okay, you got one.
Wait, this is Kevin. Kevin has a game in an hour.
Oh.
Okay, Kevin just popping in here to remind us that he is scolding his team. How nice. And he's gone. Alright, 2 more. 2 more. Come on, Twitch chat. Twitch tells me that we have 35 viewers. How come there's nobody typing in Twitch chat? Big Sedge. Oh, Andrew's back. Andrew, are you playing, bro? Are you playing, bro?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go. These teams look decently balanced, I think.
I mean, it's Nemesis, but...
Well, I feel like we should. I feel like we should put. You know, we should put. Double Jungle Gap all on one side. No, unless you guys all want to be against Simone here.
Simone against the world. Simone's against world.
What do you guys say to that?
I say that this is unprofessional, uncoordinated, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, alright, so we're not gonna change the teams. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly explain the rules here. Ooh, actually, let's get Hora the Explorer here. Does anybody want to step down? Just one? Just one? Just one? You know, if you've done this before, maybe. Step
Oh yeah. Me. Pick me.
Alright, thank
What
you.
the? What the heck just happened to my custom game? What the frick? What?
Wait, why did like 3,000 people just leave?
Oh my god! It just like kicked me out. Let me relog.
Wait, why did like a bunch of people just leave? What just happened?
I'm in spectate.
Riot.
Okay.
I hate you, Riot.
Are we still teams? Okay.
I'll be back. I just need to relog.
Damn. Cheat detected. What scripting you using,
There
Simone?
we go. I don't know, but it just looked like I had 10 people in like a regular normal draft lobby.
Okay, Hora the Explorer is here. Who do we lose? That was already
me.
in. Oh. Okay.
It's fine. I can play another ranked TST game.
Oh,
Okay.
you.
No. Alright.
I just got invited.
Okay. So I'm gonna quickly explain the rules now. These are the teams. Nobody move. Please and thank you. Alright. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna ban. Okay? So everyone right now pick one champion that you do not want the other team to pick for you. So for example, you're like, yo, fuck that. I don't ever want to play Alawi. Okay? You just type that right now. Okay? And that's your ban. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys like 30 seconds. So ban really bad champions, yes. Okay, so okay. Steven,
but I'm good at every champ though.
Steven, can you help me tabulate?
Yeah, can you can you kick me and re-invite me?
Yeah.
My chat's not appearing.
Oh, I cannot kick you because if I kick you, it translates to a ban. Can you relog?
Oh no, yeah, re-invite.
There you go.
Okay.
So we are banning right now. Okay. Okay. So far we have Draven, Yumi, Rel, Cho'Gath, Sona. If you banned once, don't keep typing and don't clog up the chat, please and thank you.
Is it double rel?
Yeah.
That's 2 rel bans. Northwest.
My bad. I didn't see the other one. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get another 30 seconds. If there are dupes, it's not the end of the world.
What is that?
Olaf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samira. Okay.
Okay, that's
that
it.
Is 9.
Okay, I'm gonna 10 seconds. Whoever didn't ban, maybe get your last ban in. Otherwise, it is what it is.
Oh, the what's his name? Censurin isn't in here, right?
Oh shoot. Wait, Censurin, which I believe. Censurin. Wait, what? Uh-oh, it says he's not available.
Uh-oh.
We lost one. That's. Wait, what? No, he's in here. No?
He's in here, but he's not in the call. I don't know if he knows what's going on.
Oh. Well, I assume he's listening on the stream. So yeah, we'll get him in the call though. Can someone not me invite them so that way I don't drop a Discord link in on stream?
Yeah. Who you want me to invite?
Censurin.
And Hora the Explorer and Yuri Zahard has Jesus.
What are you guys doing?
We're doing Nemesis draft.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. You want to cast with me, Hapoom?
I'm eating something, but sure.
Okay. We'll get on.
Okay. Yeah, I might need to.
Okay. So all the bans are in. This is collated here. So no one is allowed to pick these champions. Okay, boom. All right. The next step, Zach, please hop back in the game. Is we're gonna go around just like normal draft, and everyone is gonna name a champion for the other team to play. So right now, Bop My Cup is gonna name one champion that the other team has to play. He does not know who is gonna play that champion. He just knows that that champion will be on the opposite team in the game. Okay? And then they'll have two picks for red side, then 2 picks for blue side, back and forth until we have 5 champions picked for the opposing team. Alright? Okay. So, Mr. Bop My Cup, you have the first pick here of this Nemesis draft. What's your pick going to be? Okay. So,
yo, what the fuck?
Team 2 has to play Tarek. Okay, so now Ryan and Bao, Daddy No Chill, and Bao Bao's. You guys have to name one champion for blue side here to play.
Bao, you can go first. You want to, or you want me to go first? She's not even in the call. Never mind.
Can I get an invite?
Kale.
Yep. Okay, Kale. Ryan. Okay, Ryan said Kale. Sorry. Okay, so Kale and Gank. Ooh, okay, it's a couple of pretty solid champions. All truth be told, if a little bit hard.
It's high skill cap though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now I'm gonna pass it back to blue team here. So Chungus and Yuri, you guys have 2 picks here for the opposing team. All right, looks like it's just gonna be which champions require a lot of fingers. Looks like Nidalee will be the pick here. So if we're keeping track, so far Tarek and Nidalee picked for red side. Kale and GP had to be played by blue side. Yuri, you have one more pick, and then it'll be passed back to red side. So one champion that red team has to play. Zach, if you can hear me, please hop back into the team. So it looks like we actually have 10 people here. Zach. Please hop back into lobby.
Varus.
Okay. Alright, so red team has to play Varus. So it's so far for red team it's Tarek, Nidalee, and Varus. Okay.
So they say Varus.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so now Leo and Steven, you guys have 2 picks. Okay, so Steven gonna pick Rammus here for blue team. Leo, you gotta pick as well, okay? So just one champion that team 1 has to play.
Okay.
Okay. One champion that team... Okay, Heimerdinger. Okay, so team blue has to play Heimerdinger. Alright, now I'm going to pass it back to the last 2 picks here for blue side. Hora the Explorer and Simone, aka Irina Thunder. What 2 champions do you want red team to play? Yana.
Yo.
Yo. Chungus may not agree with that one. But it is what it is. So Jana having to be played here by Team 2. Hora the Explorer, who do you want Team 2 to also have to play? Dora the Explorer, where you at? Wait. might have a bit of an AFK situation. Well, at the very least, we are buying time.
Oh, she was thinking. No, you pick the. Oh. Thresh.
Okay, so Thresh gonna be the last pick here. So with that, Team 2 has their roster finalized. It will be Janna, Thresh, Nidalee. Wait, yeah, Nidalee, Varus, and and Taric.
Taric.
Okay, so we can get that. Let's see, Taric. So Taric.
I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, Zach, last pick.
How does this work?
It's Nemesis
What am I
draft.
picking from?
You're picking.
What am I picking from?
You're picking a champion that the other team has to play. Can someone copy paste the ban list?
Let me find it.
So
Okay.
I can force them to play anything that isn't this?
Yes. Or that also hasn't already been named.
Oh.
Yep.
Who's on the team? Okay, wait a minute. How about Shyvana?
Okay. Cool. All right. So Shyvana gonna round out the team, the blue team here. Okay. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So the Nemesis draft is officially concluded with just a few hitches, but Team 1 will be comprised of Kale, Gangplank, Rammus, Heimerdinger, and Shyvana. Meanwhile, for Team 2, it will be Taric, Nidalee, Varus, Janna, and Thresh. So, hopefully both teams got the Discord invites, because if they don't, it's going to be a really hard time coordinating who is playing what in which lane. Hey Andrew. Hopefully Bao hops in here. There's Yuri. Nice. We're just missing, looks like, Dora, and Cessarin. So, did someone add Leo here and send him an invite link? By any chance? Hello? Hello, hello?
I don't think I know who that person is on the Discord, so I probably...
No. Just invite him and drop him the Discord link, and then we'll know who he is. He's Kevin's friend, as far as I can tell. It's just someone not named me, so I don't post a link on stream.
Okay, hold on, I got it.
Appreciate it. We are cruising towards 9 p.m. by the way. Good job, guys.
Fast. Let's go.
Oh,
okay.
Hello.
Is that Leo?
Hello, it's actually Hora.
Oh, hello,
Oh, it's
Hora.
what?
Hora, hello. Okay. So, everybody should be in here soonish. We're still missing Cessarin, aka Leo. Did someone add you and send you a Discord invite? If they haven't, please mauled out in Twitch chat so I can discipline the necessary parties.
I've invited. I've asked Cessarin to be my friend. He hasn't accepted yet.
Yeah, me too.
Are you here? Okay, well, it looks like everyone on Team 1 is here, so you guys will get the head start. You guys can go to separate...
Alright, Team 1, go to Double Jump Gap.
Alright.
Soon, TM. Soon, TM. my goodness. How's it looking?
I'm trying to invite him to.
I'm gonna use the restroom while this goes on. I'll be right back.
God damn it.
I'm trying.
It's okay. Maybe I'll stream a 10 pull on Genshin real quick. Fuck it.
Oh, I sent him the code, so now I'm just waiting for him.
Okay. Try to be a little bit expedient here. I think the other team is already well aware of what they want to do.
Yeah.
How are there 6 people in there? I'm so confused.
Oh, there we go. Hey, man. All right, let's go.
Okay.
We got the full team here.
There it is. There it is. Welcome, welcome.
All right, Team 2, go to Chili's Angels. Goodbye.
Okay.
Okay, so both teams are in here. Gonna get their champion and lane assignment sorted out here. Zach is in the bathroom, so I'm gonna help him a little bit and drag him down. There you go. Okay. So hopefully we'll get this started at about 8:30, and hopefully it's not going to be a long game that cuts into the start time of Andyland versus Hapuma, or not Hapuma Matata, Andyland versus Team Strag. If it does run to about 9 p.m., I will just end up quitting the game and get ready to start our officially scheduled match of the night. Some logistical issues here preventing us from getting this game started in an orderly fashion, but it should be underway still very, very soon. Apologies for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. But don't you
And
worry.
also, like, this game is supposed to be, like, the casual game, so
Exactly.
everyone's gonna hard end, and, like, it probably ends quick enough.
Okay. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's the case.
Hopefully nobody's a sweaty tryhard who late clears and, like, yeah,
Hopefully.
looks at minimap and plays according to the information given.
Who's Kenny and who's Shun?
So Kenny is one of Bao's friends. I think they've been in here already. Yuri Hazard or Zahard on the league. Sean is from from Twitch chat actually. Just followed me today. The name's Horror the Explorer. So it's gonna participate in this Nemesis draft. And then Cesarin, I think, is from Kevin's group. So also was watching the stream today and then wanted to get in on this Nemesis draft. So yeah, some new people in the community, Charles. Hooray!
Interesting. Welcome, new community members.
Welcome, welcome.
But aren't those teams kind of stacked? They have Balbaz and Daddy.
But they also have, on the left side, you have Chungus and Bop. I mean, Yuri sounds like a good player just by his name. I don't know what makes me think that, but
interesting. Where's
yeah.
Calvin? He's not playing?
Calvin is not playing.
What's Calvin doing?
Not enough space for me.
Yeah, I kicked Calvin out because I wanted to get some new people and some fresh blood, you know?
Gotcha. Well, what are you up to then, Calvin?
You know you're doing this on stream right now instead of going over to his room and just asking him, right?
Yeah, what's wrong with doing it on stream?
I'm just saying, you know.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so I think all the champions are going to be locked in here for both teams. So we see who is playing what. Depends though. It's gonna be interesting to see who goes where as well. Hapoom, you got any predictions on where these champions are gonna go?
Heimerdinger ADC kill support for team, yeah, and then GP mid Shyvana top for team 1.
And Rammus jungle. Then
yeah, probably. And
no top Rammus?
It could be Rammus top, but I feel like Shyvana top's more major. Yeah. And then I don't know, that triple support I can't tell. I guess Taric mid is the most picked as a mid laner among 3 of them. Because of the funneling comp, but like I guess they can do like an Italy funnel.
Dude, well, actually, honestly, they have a pretty good comp to protect this Varus. Right? It's a hyper carry Varus.
There's a Italy heal, the Janna's shield,
Taric,
Lantern,
yeah.
Taric ulti.
3.5 supports plus Varus is a good recipe for success, I think. In Nemesis draft, who knows? Anything can happen. Okay. Hora the Explorer.
And also like, no.
Hey, have a little more confidence. We're not that good over here, okay? We're not exactly LCS over here, so don't worry.
Oh, yeah, and left side just doesn't have any sort of like
good CC.
Yeah, ranged CC.
That's true. That is true.
Unless if you count Rammus rolling in as a range.
Hey man,
yeah.
Chem tank buffs.
I mean, he is getting that change in a month.
Dude,
since it's
Rammus
like 11.5, right?
rework, Rammus rework. Not really, but like an ult. It's like an ult change basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that new ulti is like actually an ultimate, which is already a significant upgrade over current Rammus, who only has 3 abilities basically.
Yeah. It's just additional damage on the W.
Yeah.
For now, and then like he actually gets a Malphite ulti that could go longer and could go shorter based on his speed.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was your day, Brian? Did you celebrate after that huge win yesterday against Andyland?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you celebrate?
A
night out on the town.
Nothing, but yeah.
Night out on the town. You know, hitting the bars up with your boys.
Are bars even open?
I don't think so. Not that it matters if they were, because you can't go.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but
also that's the reason why I'm asking, because I have no way I can tell.
Right, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to load here into this Nemesis draft game. Thank you for bearing with us. A very, very exciting game here coming out. So Nemesis draft will mean that you draft for the opposing team, which is why these comps look so scuffed. Or maybe they don't look scuffed. Maybe you should take some inspiration from this for your next ranked flex game. You know? Oh, actually looks like a decent comp. I don't think I would ever unironically say that about these comps that are not loading onto my screen right now for some reason, OBS, but yeah, this is the
I mean, these comps look good since they don't have like Yumi, they don't have Rise, like all of those actually like not a champion
champions.
Yeah, not a champions.
Okay, for some reason OBS is not picking up the fact that I am streaming League of Legends. There we go. Alright, there it is. Okay, cool. Alright, we are officially loaded into Rift here for Nemesis draft on blue side. We have Rammus. Looks like Rammus in either the mid or top lane. Actually, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to wait until everyone loads in here and picks their lane assignments, because Who knows? Maybe we'll go back to Season 1. We'll have a roamer meta or something. I don't fucking know. It's a Nemesis draft. Everything is on the table. Okay? Okay, well, look at that. Even though it's Nemesis draft, that does not preclude us from getting some early invades, but Ram is going to be able to spot this out early, so good homework research being done by Ramus here. Going to suss out the invade coming out from Red Team. We're going to call Red Team Team Big. Blue Team is Team Do It, so basically Team Nike, just do it. Okay, so Team Nike on blue side, Team Big on red side. Team Big trying to go for that early invade, gonna get sussed out. Team Nike, meanwhile, seems to be content with a pretty generic start here for the Shyvana. Shyvana here has Smite and Ignite, so gonna be interesting to see the build. I would suspect it's the AP Shyvana nuclear build, where you just breathe on people and they die from 1,000 range away.
Probably.
Considering that Shyvana does have that Dark Harvest.
And also, like, AP build just got buffed too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bruiser Shyvana was like the play, and then they're like, oh, yeah, we need to actually buff the AP Shyvana build. That being said, the buffs don't buff the... Oh no! Oh no! The red buff reset, that is tragic. The Shyvana letting the aggro switch to the Heimerdinger turret, trying to make sure that that turret does not last hit the red buff, will mean that the Shyvana clear is delayed ever so slightly. A little bit unfortunate there if you are Shyvana. Let's take a look here at Nidalee as well.
Bot lane 2v2 looks like more than just scuffed.
But it's actually going to be Thresh and Janna getting the early advantage in these trades. Ram is not able to contribute to these trades whatsoever. But they are actually going to get level 2 first. So the Ramus lane getting level 2
Nidalee
first.
ganking bot.
Yeah, but Nidalee level 2 gank bot. The spear going to be narrowly dodged. But now going to go aggressive onto the Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger going to be forced to flash. Flash hook coming out from the Thresh. Going to be a good hook. This will be first blood for the Nidalee onto the Heimerdinger. Good flash hook coming out from the Thresh played by the Northwest will result in a death sentence for Heimerdinger. So good play, good gank by the Nidalee. Shyvana though going to take this time to now potentially counter jungle away the red buff. Nidalee though pathing quickly should be able to meet Shyvana here.
Taric does not have prio. Varus actually doesn't because he's sitting on a big wave. So we could probably expect some blue side winning this.
Okay, here we go. So red buff very, very healthy here. Going to be a smite fight, I believe. Actually, no, Shyvana going to go aggressive. Ignite goes down onto Nidalee as well, but got to be careful. The red buff is... Oh, and the smite going to be won by Nidalee. And the Terra going to stun the Shyvana as well. The Varus Q over the top going to be the killing blow, I believe. And now both GP and Kale on the run here. Actually, Kale doing a ton of damage in the early game. Not something you ever hear too much. Nidalee going to flash in here. Going to eat the auto plus the Q from the Gangplank. Gangplank does have flash. Could flash the spear and Q. Let's see. There is a ward in the bush here, so Nidalee will be aware of any sort of turnaround that GP is planning here. Oh, the red buff slow. This Nidalee doing so much
Nidalee's
work.
just gonna attack people to death.
Yep, this will be a very dead Gangplank. Flash is available. Ooh, actually, let's see if the transform comes back in time. Nidalee Charlie for one last auto. Oh, we'll be able to find it. And oh my goodness, and Gangplank without the mana to turn that around and get some damage down onto the Nidalee will mean Nidalee gets to 2-1-1 in this early game. But that one death actually not going to translate into any gold for Team Nike here. Bit unfortunate if you are this Gangplank. Okay, let me organize these champions a little bit as well, based on their lane assignments.
Varus is easily gankable by Shyvana here. I don't... Oh, they're going for it.
Okay, here we go. So Varus overextended here against the Shyvana. Shyvana though does not have Ignite, not a lot of kill potential, but gonna be able to force the flash out at least from this Varus. By the way, Kinuhata freed from his jungle role from his main team, able to play a champion in a lane, will mean that he does start with that Kinuhata held on in the bot lane. Now Ram is now going to go aggressive onto the Thresh, and there is a Shyvana in tow as well. Dark Harvest is going to be procced here by the Heimerdinger. This Thresh going very, very low. This is AD Thresh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Has the Doran's Blade in the inventory. Going to be looking to do some huge crits onto Team Nike here. Alright, hold on. Nidalee now going to pay another visit to top lane here. Taric very, very healthy. And now the stun going to land on the GP. Going to be cleansed immediately by the removed Scurvy. Good movement here coming out from the GP to dodge the second Nidalee Spear of the game. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Death Sentence is going to land onto the Rammus here. Ignite going to go down, but the Heimerdinger doing a ton of damage with those turrets will mean both Rammus and Thresh taken very, very low here. Might be a grenade difference. They see a Heimerdinger can land that crucial grenade. Is a little bit low on mana here. Grenade not going to connect as well. Will mean that
Shyvana's trying this dragon with like 20% of her HP left, which is like low key ending, but like let's see what happens.
Does have smite available for the heal. It's gonna have to use it early. And now Rammus is here to try to tank it out a little bit as well, so it should end up being okay. Hold on though, the arrow crush gonna land in the middle lane, and actually Nidalee gonna, oh no, what is this Nidalee play? Gonna miss a spear on a completely immobilized Kayle. Now though, gonna potentially look for this loyal Shyvana. Spear gonna land, that will be the Shyvana going down here. No flash, remember. GP ultimate gonna be used here to try to slow the advances, but Nidalee already way past that GP ultimate, gonna be able to pick up the Heimerdinger as well. So, Team Nike, after picking up that dragon, walking the wrong way towards the Nidalee, gonna feed her a double kill. We'll move her to 3-1-2 in the game. Thus far, Team Big doing it big, up 5-0 in terms of kills, up almost 3,000 gold here as well. Now it's Kayle
hitting mid as well.
Yeah, Kayle overextended.
That's a solo kill.
Yeah, so Nidalee not even gonna matter. Kayle just a little bit overextended, gonna fall to the triple auto attacks plus the blighted arrow from Varus, or piercing arrow. I think it's blighted quiver. Nidalee now in the top lane. This Nidalee just getting around the map. Oh my goodness, but Varus needs to be, or Taric needs to be careful here. Gonna be very, very low, and there it is, gonna go down. GP level 7 in here, but there is a proc here onto the GP. The spear did land, so that execute damage is gonna be a ton coming out. Meanwhile,
Nidalee probably wins this.
Yeah, feeling himself against the Shyvana here, but if he's not careful and spaces it out. Ooh, Shyvana though.
Ignite.
Oh, not gonna be able to find
Imagine playing a
unfortunately.
champion without dash.
Yeah, so Nidalee Shyvana on level 6 does not have that dragon form Glap Closer available to her. Will mean Nidalee escapes yet again. Now 4-1-2. GP was able to pick up the Taric in the trade there in the top lane. But look at this Nidalee just zipping around the map. 6 out of 7 kill participation thus far. Okay, Brian. Who do you give is the team fighting advantage in this game?
Taric.
The team with Taric?
Yeah.
That's probably a good call. Hold on, Rammus here, gonna try to go aggressive, dodges the Death Sentence, now gonna try to find the Thresh, but the Powerball gonna be interrupted by the Flay there. In the mid lane, Shyvana still level 5, is able to get the Chilling Smite onto Varus here, but that Arrow of Corruption gonna spread the snare onto both members here. Kayle does have ultimate, this Varus should go down very quickly. Shutdown gonna be handed over to the Shyvana. Nidalee is here, but the speed, oh my goodness, almost takes down the Nidalee. Oh my goodness, gonna be a trade of flashes here. Good flash from the Kayle, gonna dodge what would have been a lethal blow coming out from the Nidalee. Shyvana here in the mid lane does have that dragon form, and look at that dragon breath, able to get a stack of Dark Harvest. So this Shyvana finally able to play the video game.
Also, Taric is kind of building wrong. He should be building Manamune first item.
Oh, okay. Brian, the expert in top lane Taric builds. I do agree though. Taric does need like mana really, really badly, or he runs out of Q charges so fast.
Yeah, he uses like Q 3 times and then he's just useless.
I actually unironically like have tried Taric jungle before, and that shit is so fun, because you clear decently fast, because you always have permanent like 50% attack speed.
Mana regen, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, in the bot lane here, Nilly gonna find Shyvana,
Oh,
gonna land the spear as well. This will be a solo kill for junglers here, but now Nilly overextended. Let's see if Ram is able to get on top of her.
Backup?
Yeah, but Thresh is here as well, and so is Janna. Wait, the hook goes way wide. Where was that going? Doesn't matter. However, the GP ulti not gonna do enough to dissuade the advances here. Now Nilly gonna land another spear onto Heimerdinger. Gonna look for the ambush here. The ward by Heimerdinger is able to suss that out. There it is. The flash Varus ultimate.
Really clean CC chain there.
Yeah, will mean that the Heimerdinger goes down as well. Kale now going to be a potential third victim here, fourth victim actually, for Team Big. But looks like Kale finally recognizing that she needs to cut her losses. Is going to go back to farming mid. Needs to be careful here though. Nidalee still around. Okay. Ooh. Alright, gonna be a very low HP Thresh here. Gonna be trying to be powerballed on by the Rams. Gonna be flashing over the box here. And look at this Rammus damage, doing absolutely the bare minimum to pick up the Thresh before going down to the Nidalee. Oh my goodness, that one last tick from the earthquake thingamajig, the seismic waves, gonna be able to pick up the Thresh there before going down to the now 6-1 and 4 Nidalee. 6 stacks on the Dark Seal, sitting on 1,500 gold. Should be able to pick up that Night Harvester very, very soon. Oh my goodness, that is a huge chunk of damage on
Well, at least
Kale.
Rammus can say support gap because he solo killed.
True. True. If you are blue team here, I feel like the only recipe for victory here is going to be your GP in the top lane. Kale, meanwhile, going to be forced to ultimate in the mid lane. The invulnerability lasting just long enough to block that lethal Q from the Varus. And now Ram is going to try to powerball onto the Varus. Here we go. Let's see if he finds it. Ooh, the speed buff running out just in time. Otherwise, that probably would have been a dead Varus. Now Shyvana in the top lane is spotted by the control ward of Varus. Or of Taric. Not Varus, sorry. Ooh, Ram is roaming up here as well, though.
They're tower diving? Okay, they're some sort of like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Taric have enough mana here? Does have enough mana for the invulnerability. Is probably gonna be forced to use it here. Let's see. The dive gonna get started. Shyvana gonna dive in. This will not be enough damage onto the Taric just yet. Shyvana gonna take one more. Does have one more E. Should be enough to pick up the Taric. Let's see. Where is it gonna come from? Boo! Oh, he actually ends up missing. The narrow hitbox there will end up not mattering. It does end up being a long drawn out, but ultimately successful dive in favor of the blue team here. But there is a Varus rapidly rotating up. 1Q can get a double kill here. There it is. Oh my goodness. Both the Rammus and the Shyvana going down here. Now the GP running for his life. But look how fast this Varus is attacking with the enhanced attack speed from...
You can actually kill him if he can flash auto Q.
Okay, Varus does not have flash though, but
Okay,
it doesn't matter
he
because
just doesn't know how to sidestep. Never mind.
Oh no! So Gangplank gonna walk straight into that Nidalee spear. This Nidalee, by the way, is now 7-1 and 4 with the with the Night Harvester plus 8 stacks on the Dark Seal. Now gonna potentially be looking for the Kale as well. Hasn't been able to find anything just yet. Ooh. Okay. So thus far, looks like a bit of a gap here for Team Big, but it's League of Legends. I think, oh my goodness, a good threaded spear here. Will mean Kale is now going to start getting chased down by the Nidalee. There's a Rammus on site here to try to dissuade any aggression, but Nidalee just going to potentially still be looking here. Let's see, does the spear land onto the Kale a second time? It will not. Nidalee now looking for Rammus, but there's a Shyvana around the corner. Let's see what happens if Nidalee walks in. Not going to be too scared of a Shyvana at this stage in the game. Oh my goodness, now going to aggressive onto the Shyvana, but there is a Rammus here.
Rammus not saving. That's a Nidalee flash. I think they might call it worth. No, never mind. Rammus can't wait.
Oh, the W was not available. The pounce was not available for the Nidalee, which will mean that Rammus gets to live another day. And now Shyvana actually going to aggressive onto the Janna. Going to proc the Dark Harvest, but now Thresh going to walk in. One lash from the whip there. Going to be enough to pick up the Shyvana. Not having a good game thus far.
It is a good Thresh.
Oh no, so the remove scurry getting used on the hook will mean the blighted arrow will have full effect here onto the Gangplank. And that will mean that Gangplank goes down there in the jungle. This is not, what is this called? What is this ability called? Chain of Corruption, I'm sorry. I do not know all the ultimate abilities. Omega lol. More jungle warfare if you are Team Big here. Let's see if the hook lands from Thresh. This Ram is kind of taunting the Thresh a little bit.
I noticed this Nidalee's like behind the CS compared to Shyvana.
But just marginally, but it doesn't matter because Nidalee is also 7-1 and 4.
She's literally just like like traveling Narnia. Just
what does traveling Narnia mean?
She's literally doing nothing. She's throwing spears and that's about it.
I don't understand the Narnia part of that reference. Is it cause
literally nowhere?
Oh, okay. I was like, lion? Like, I guess she's not really a lion. She's a cougar. I mean, she's not a witch. I mean, it is the bewitching Nidalee skin. And then like, I was thinking like, is there something to do with like wardrobe? Like, are you fucking too big brain for me, Brian? But I don't know. As it stands though, Team Big trying to get back into trying to solidify their lead in the game. Team Nike trying to get back into this game. Haven't been able to find anything just yet, but there is a potential trap being laid here at this. Okay.
So the red buff counter jungle was successful, and Rammus is looking for something mid.
Yeah, Varus does have both the barrier and the. Ooh, okay. Rammus gonna collect these taxes in the mid lane, but now Shyvana needs to be careful. Ooh, good dodge
both
here.
Spears yeah, both spears are just missing.
That one didn't miss though. Oh my god, that is 50% of Shyvana's health gone right there. And now the Varus poke gonna mean a lot as well. Okay, this is a bit of an awkward position here. Looks like it will be Nayram time, ladies and gentlemen. Heimerdinger on the flank here. Thresh coming up mid lane as well. Shyvana does have decent poke potential, so does Heimerdinger, but not gonna be anything compared to this 7-1 duo from Team Big. Both Varus and Nidalee doing a lot with those linear skill shots. And with the threat of that poke, plus this huge lead in favor of Team Big, it will mean that the first Ocean Dragon of the game will be picked up by the red side here. Meanwhile, Kale gonna be overextended in the mid lane, forced to use the ulti to block any damage. Varus gonna flash in now. They're gonna be traded flash here by the Kale as well. But this Kale has so far not been able to get into the game and actually went with the Sorcerer's boot. So AP Kale here gonna be the name of the game. Shyvana now going to go aggressive, and there we go. Oh my goodness, a huge top flash. There it is. The Rammus proactive gaming here. Going to get on top of this Nidalee. Shyvana able to pick that up, or contribute to that kill. Rammus ends up picking that one up. Actually going to be a shutdown picked up onto the support. Rammus, unfortunately. Now Shyvana a little bit overextended here. Let's see if the CC can land. It will. The Taric Dazzle going to be enough to pick that one up. And now the Turtle going to be flipped over onto its back. The Varus Blighted Arrow going to be able to pick that one up, or the Piercing Arrow. Now the Gangplank is overextended. Taric and Varus in hot pursuit. Janna in tow as well. Stun gonna land. No oranges available. Oh, actually, it doesn't even matter. One last bop from that gem-encrusted hammer. Gonna be enough to pick up the Gangplank. Now 20-5 in favor of Team Big.
Meanwhile, the Heimerdinger is just farming.
Yeah, I mean,
literally just farming. Yeah.
If you're Heimerdinger, this is what you want to do. You know, you don't want to really get. I feel like you don't really want to get involved in team fights as Heimerdinger, especially early game, because you're just a fucking walking bag of gold. Especially against these long range champions, you really can't do shit. So if you want,
yeah, they're not gonna enter first, so you're useless. That's true.
Yeah, so you can split push your decent side lane potential with the Heimerdinger turrets. And if you're overextended, then people will be coming into you. So that is the Heimerdinger fantasy.
Is looking for a hook over the wall in Gromp.
Okay.
And GP is about to walk in.
There is no vision here, though. It would be a blind hook onto someone with CC Cleanse. But now Tarek going to give vision. Varus now... No, Thresh going to flash over the wall. This Gangplank going to get dove here.
Thresh is a crit build, so he just kills him without attacks.
Yeah, indeed. So, yeah, the Kraken Slayer Thresh. And, ooh, though, Shyvana going to find the Dragon Form onto the Varus. The arrow not going to land, however. The Spear, I mean, will mean that Rammus gets another shutdown instead of the Shyvana. The Tarek does teleport mid here to prevent more damage. But let's see what happens here. Stun going to land from Tarek onto the Kayle Janna here as well. Going to be more than enough damage here. Tarek with double buffs plus the enhanced auto attacks going to be enough to pick up a very, very weak Kayle at this stage in the game. And Kayle actually swapped boots. So has Sorcerer's Boots, swaps to Berserker Greaves, and actually has a Hearthbound Axe and an Amp Tome in the inventory. So pretty sure no item builds out a combination of both of those items, which will mean a bit of divergent build pathing here. Meanwhile, they're going to be a dive mid. The Tarek Goldie can prevent any damage from the tower coming in onto Team Big. And oh my goodness, look at this comp. GP, though, is here. Does have the Divine Sunder plus the TMS, so these barrels might potentially do a lot of damage here. And actually, ooh, going to be the empowered rockets coming out from Heimerdinger as well. Not going to be enough damage at this point in the game. So much healing coming out from the Tarek and the Moonstone from Janna. I'm afraid that Team Nike just a little bit too far behind.
The next game is in 5 minutes, but like
this game might end in 5 minutes. Honestly, let's hope it does.
Yeah, it's 23-6, but like they're just not pushing the crits.
Yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen here. Maybe a bit of a KDA farming here if you are Team Nike, or Team Big, excuse me, trying to farm Team Nike for KDA. Gonna be a potential skirmish here in the bot side jungle of Team Nike.
Or they might just be saying...
Hold on, Ram is going to find a taunt onto the Janna here. Not too much follow-up, however. The grenade going to go wide as well. Shyvana does have the ultimate. Now going to be stunned up, though, by the Dazzle of Tarek. Should go down very, very quickly here. Barrett's going to be able to pick that one up. GP ultimate doing next to no damage. Actually going to be a huge hook over the wall from Thresh. And now this Thresh is just autoing for his life. Kayle going to buy just a little bit more time for the Heimerdinger, but not going to be enough. Let's see if the spear lands from the Nidalee. It will not. So Kayle going to live to fight another day. But if he's not careful, a spear over the wall at this point could be almost one-shot potential. Nidalee with every successive kill and assist, getting more and more AP with that Magi Soul Stealer. Alright, Tarek ulti, Tarek's not going to land. Tarek, ooh, okay, the Tarek ulti going to block just one tower shot or one GP barrel. Oh my goodness, look how fast this fucking Rammus is! Oh no, here we go! The Gangplank able to pick up the Tarek here, following an absolutely massive Rammus engage. Rammus might as well be named Usain Bolt after that, just zipping in there with a huge taunt onto the overextended Tarek. Ooh, oh no.
So at this point, I hear Team Do It just speaking winnable after the shutdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, Shyvana gonna walk into another kill here for the Nidalee. Nidalee now on 18 stacks. Goodness gracious, Chungus. Not having the greatest game here. But, it's okay. It's fucking Nemesis draft. Literally 0 stakes. Just something that we're trying to do here to fill the time. Speaking of filling time here, though, 3 minutes away from the scheduled game start of Andyland versus Team Strag. So, we'll see what happens. This Thresh, unironically, has like decent CS, by the way.
I mean, he's CSing better than anyone in the game. It's crazy.
No, I know. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, he's had absolutely uninterrupted, like, you know, He hasn't had
Farm
any
time,
contested CS, but is still able to participate in a decent amount of kills and roams too. So, shoutouts to the Northwest on this Thresh. I know he loves these playmaking champions. Shyvana now going to aggressively try to find the Nidalee.
Varus or Ashe.
Varus now going to get taunted up here, but does have that QSS actually. Wait, no, what? Oh no, the Mikhail's coming out from the Janna, actually. I take that back. So, Janna, ultimate support here, able to buy the Mikhails and taunt away that, or cleanse away that taunt. But now look at this Shyvana doing a ton of poke here with the Flame Breath.
Drama skilling?
Wait, hold on. The Thresh is trying to flank, but just actually ints himself here. So going to be a shutdown given to the Heimerdinger. Let's see if they decide to renew this push. Shyvana, however, does not have that dragon form anymore. Needs to hit some autos here to get back that form. Taric, meanwhile, going to be content to split push in the bot lane. Not something we hear too often. Actually, ooh, Gangplank recall gonna be interrupted here. Flash plus the Ignite gonna be enough. So, Janna flashing in plus the Ignite gonna be enough to pick that one up. Gangplank not able to complete that recall there, courtesy of that Nidalee Spear. Look at this Rammus. Look at this Rammus. No Mikhail's available for the Janna, but this Kale not going to be that impactful. Actually just going to walk in and get absolutely deleted. Poor Kale. What a champion in 2021. What is this build? What the? It's Stridebreaker Kale, maybe? Triforce Kale? I don't fucking know. Hold on, Shyvana here going to try to do her best with the Flame Breath, but now the Taric ulti going to be used as well to block some of that damage, and at this point Shyvana damage is a little bit falling off because she hasn't really had the opportunity to scale into the game comfortably. Ooh, a huge ult grenade coming out from the Heimerdinger, but the Heimerdinger does literally 0 damage. Varus is overextended here, does Gale Force out to safety here. There has a Lantern available as well, but not going to be able to click it in time. The Flame Breath plus the Heimerdinger going to be able to pick that one up. So, a little bit of breath of life here from Team Nike, but we're taking 9 o'clock here. I'm going to give this game like 2 more minutes and then I'm going to call it. Unfortunately, this game seems like a foregone conclusion, although it is Nemesis Draft, anything can happen, but ultimately this was a game that we set up to buy time for our official scheduled match here, which will be starting very, very soon. Okay, as we ding 9 o'clock here, 1 more minute. Gonna be all I give to this game, and then I'm gonna start checking in with both teams, and we're gonna get ready for game 2 of the night between Andyland and Team Strag. Unfortunately, we're steadily just bleeding viewers. Ooh, Nidalee gonna walk in here too. The Shyvana gonna go immediate. Oh my god, good night, Nidalee.
This is actually winnable, but like.
If you want, Brian, you can keep
we're
watching.
running out of time.
Yeah, Brian, you can keep watching this game. I'm gonna hop back to you know, the official game here, unfortunately. But Team Do It on the comeback trail here. Let's see if they can get one more fight here before I turn off this game. Oh my goodness.
I think Team Big's just gonna concede Dragon here.
Yep. Okay, so no Ocean Soul for Team Big just yet. But, alright, that's going to be it for this game. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we will not see the exciting conclusion to a very, very promising Nemesis Draft game. As we do have the official start. Okay, hold on, no, a huge team fight breaking out here. Last one. Ult grenade over the top, going to be able to lock down a good amount of Team Big. But, oh, Kale. Oh, Kale, my Kale. Gonna go down here to the Varus, and alright, that's it. GG, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna give the win over to Team Big, but Team Nike, prove me wrong if you can. Okay, gonna check in with both teams here for game 2 of the night between Team Strag and Andyland. Gonna check in with Andyland first. Hello, gamers.
Hello. Yo.
How's everyone doing tonight? Oh fuck.
Super poggers.
Oh fuck, says Philip.
I resigned. We're good.
We're good. Yes. Super poggers indeed. Philip, hopefully the pop posse is in the chat. Haven't seen anything just yet, but you know. Going to be eagerly awaiting. But all right, I'm going to check in with Team Strag, and then you guys have your pregame interview candidate. Just know that you're going up against potentially Kevin, so better bring your best.
And Francis.
Ooh, okay.
Nah.
Hello, gamers.
Hey.
How's it going? Are you
It's
guys
going
ready?
great.
Are you guys ready to pick up a win finally?
Oh my gosh, duh, you know it. You already know the biz, Roger. I'm out here. We're not even sweating one bit. What are you talking about?
Indeed. Okay, well, we have the lobby set up here, so if you guys want, just get ready, and then when I ask for the interview candidates, just hop up to the chat, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, hello. That was a game, Chungus. I don't know if that was a good game, but that was a game of League of Legends that technically did occur. That Shyvana didn't do that much work, if I'm being completely honest with you, but it's okay. It's Nemesis draft.
Yeah, a little rough.
No, do they win the game with Baron buff?
Wait, what?
So, the red team wins with the Baron buff, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason that the red team won is because Thresh had most farm in the game. So I don't know.
Dude, I complimented your farming.
We did point that out, yeah.
I was like, wow, this Thresh is like unironically farming pretty well.
No, well, you see that I did like least damage in the game, so it was just a fucking farming simulator.
Indeed. The beauty of Nemesis draft. Okay, we're gonna get both teams here into the lobby for Andyland versus Team Strag, and then we should be primed for some juicy pregame interviews soon. Where the fuck is everybody? Invite your team, people. Damn. By the way, Andyland will be blue side, Team Strag will be red side for this game. Again, just a reminder for people. Blue side Andyland here, previously undefeated 4-0, but finally taking their first L last night against Hakuna Matata, showing that even gods can bleed. Meanwhile, for Team Strag, if Andyland is god, Team Strag is a little bit less than an insect at this point. 0-4, but hey, they can upgrade themselves to at least subhuman status with a win here. Still not everybody in the lobby just yet. Wondering where Ryan and the rest of... Why the f is Francis and Gordo in spectators? Get the fuck out. Alright, Chungus, get in here. Wait, Hapum left. Okay, I was gonna say if Hapum wanted to cast, that would be pretty funny. Okay. So still waiting on Ryan from Team Strag, and then yeah, people just fucking around with the... Oh, they're ordering themselves, that's why. Got it. Anyways, so still waiting on the Scholar here from Team Strag, and then we'll get the pregame interviews going. Steven, since you're here, do you have any questions you want to pose to either team before the game starts? You thought of anything juicy that you're just dying to know? Steven? Hello?
Yo.
Hello?
Where's our captain?
Huh?
I have 4 of my members. Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
Chungus, what about you? Do you have any questions you would like to pose to either team here?
Ask him who I should bet on. I'm trying to maintain my win streak, my betting streak.
Oh, okay. Wait, what's the question though?
Actually, yeah, I guess you have to both. Huh? They have to pitch why we should bet for them.
Ooh, I like that actually. I like that a lot. Okay. Okay, both teams are in here. If they could please just go to the respective sides, we can get this going. Please get out of spectate. Okay, so it looks like Andy will be the representative for Andyland. Will be matched by, oh, we have Knock in here, as well as Kevin for Team Strag.
You heard it here first, folks. Team Strag. You already know the biz. Don't even try me today, Roger.
Okay, well, try as you might, you have not been able to pick up a win yet, so I'm pretty sure.
You know, we got a lot to say to that, Roger. You have a lot. The numbers are obviously, the data points, but we're out here cowing up in this gig, the Gigarama. I'm here to give it all, give it away. Everybody needs to feel good. Remember what I said last time, Roger? Mr. Roger Reno, the first, because you already know little. Can you imagine little Roger response? Adorable. Anyways, we're out here trying to mention. You already know. Andy, I hope that you got your seatbelt buckled up. I don't know what kind of car you drive. It's probably a smart car, but it's not probably that smart if you're the one who's driving it. So you don't want to try me either, okay, Mr. Chunks? And let me tell you a little bit about Chunks, okay? Chocolate chunks from Costco, you gotta try it. It's really, really good. Dark chocolate, antioxidants, period. But if you're allergic to chocolate, don't do that, okay, Andy? I want you to be healthy.
Chocolate from Costco.
The dark chocolate chunks, you already know. Dark chocolate chunks. You got, cookies. You got, girl, I don't even know. But I got one Mr. Miss Killer up in this gig.
Okay.
I'll have to try it.
All right.
I got you. I'll send you some.
Okay.
That's gonna be a good trip, but that makes it so much easier. I'll send you my address.
Okay. DM me. Give me a little kissy face while you're at it too.
Let's get a little bit back on track here, ladies and gentlemen. What a wholesome interaction there, though, between the captains of both teams. But Chungus, I believe you have something you want to ask both teams.
Oh yeah, so I'm trying to up my betting and my channel points, betting game. So I want you guys to kind of pitch to me and the viewers why we should bet on your teams.
All right, Kevin, you want me to take this one, baby girl?
Oh, Knock, baby girl, that is all you. Okay, but first of all, let me introduce you to one Knock Tran _Knock up in this Do It Big server, one Miss Killer. He's killing the miss back and forth, here and there, upside down, bouncing on the ceiling. Take it away, Knock.
All right, so Chungus, to answer your question, the last game, our team, me and Kevin are both part of nonprofits. We wanted to do a nonprofit thing to Jesse.
Oh my god!
So it's like it just had to make sense. It was like my conscience just couldn't do otherwise. But Mr. Chunks, I'm sorry, but your team's about to be a big chunk of trash after this game. She said it up here. God, dude. You heard her first, folks. You're gonna see some brand light on fire, like fire trash. I don't know, man. Just like
he did a league reference. Fire. Y'all better clip that.
Yeah, dude. So I'm excited to go see what happens when this trash starts burning.
Oh, he's excited because he's gonna be lighting it up, y'all. He's lighting it up.
So you better vote for us. Some money? Do you want to make some money? Because we're a nonprofit, but at some point people gotta donate. And I'm telling you, this is not a This is asking for a donation. This is a forced donation, yo. Okay? Yeah. This is when the government comes to you and says, we need to take back some of our money, yo.
You better tell them. You better tell it. We got that money, honey.
Okay.
You gotta hear it first. Knock does not lie up in this gig.
Okay.
Plus, I went down from 18,000 DPI to 12,000 DPI, dude. So it's a challenge.
Yeah, he's taking off the weights like Rock Lee. I only watched like one season of Naruto, whatever. I don't know, whatever. There's too many seasons to watch, honestly.
Okay, all right, Andy. So why should we bet on you?
Well, betting on Strag's not a bad move. They're a pretty strong team.
You better hear. See, Andy said it first.
I'm pretty bad. I'm holding my team back. So I think we changed our strategy. I think my teammates can carry me. That's a game plan so far. Mm-hmm. So if you trust in my teammates, then bet on Andyland.
Okay, so if this was Shark Tank, I think Andyland being sent home here. No donations going to be sent to him. But despite all of that, Andyland would be considered the favorites here if there wasn't this interview. I would say 4-1 on the season thus far compared to 0-4 for Team Strag. But
4-2 after this game.
Okay, there we go.
Period.
All right, I'll let all the representatives here go back to their respective teams to get ready for what I'm sure is going to be an absolute banger.
Ooh, don't say banger in front of me, Roger. You know how I'm gonna feel with that. Come on. That's my representative. Somebody call AOC because we out here trying to make moves happen. Okay.
Yeah, trying to make moves happen, baby
Okay. Sounds good. See you later.
Bye.
See ya. Never a dull moment. So, Chungus, after those pitches, what's going to be the play?
Well, I think based on the pitches, it's going to be Team Strag. But then he also said we should look at the other 4 teammates in the Andyland. So it's going to see. We're going to wait for Pick Ban, I think. I think it's a little early.
Okay, as we load into Pick Ban, let's see what's going to be the ban strategy here for Andyland. We've seen them generally prefer to ban out 1 or 2 players. Yesterday we saw that not come into good effect against Hapumu Matata. 4 support bans against Oli plus the Aurelia ban, but in the end not enough, giving the solo lanes of Hapumu Matata the utmost flexibility. Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
I don't know. I was gonna say another 3 bot lane bans. They really like banning out bot lanes.
Yeah, no Enter's Instinct available for Team Strag here. Olaf gonna be the first pick, so second time that Team Strag they picked Olaf in game 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if they decide to go with Hecarim again. It is available, but thus far, ooh, Ezreal. No, this is not our first. Is this our first Ezreal of the tournament?
No, it's not the first because we had that Duskblade Ezreal.
You're right. Yeah, we had Duskblade Ezreal in that support diff game. But Ezreal going to be locked in here, going to be accompanied, I would assume, by a Nami. So, a bot lane that we have not seen yet in this tournament. How do you rate Ezreal Nami as a duo lane?
I think it's okay. It's not huge synergy, but there's no like this synergy. Ezreal just got buffed, so I think he's decently strong.
Okay. Gonna be matched here by Lucian and Soraka. We've seen Andyland favor this Soraka pick in previous games, being played to generally good effect. Will be in the hands of Silent Voice once again. Going to be interesting to see where this Lucian goes. Andy does like playing that Lucian, but Lucian traditionally more popular as a solo laner. So could be a good flex option here. And that Hecarim will be picked up again by Team Strag. About expected value there.
Yeah, I feel like Olaf and Hecarim are like the prime 2. If one of them's up, or if both of them are up, it's always the pick.
Bao's asking, when can we bet? I will put the bet up after all the champions are locked in, just so you guys can get the best information possible. You know?
Double mid lane bans.
So the Bruiser Talon, which did not get played to good effect yesterday by Gordo Lee, going to be banned away. And the Yone, which also did not have a good performance, although the end result was a win, going to be taken away as well. Okay, Victor going to be targeted at the Scholar. I'm curious, though, if, again, they're going to do the new role swap that they tried out last game. In week 1, Mistkiller went bot lane as the carry, but in the last game he went mid lane, and with his Cassiopeia hover, oh god. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the signature Mistkiller Cassiopeia Just to give you some background, I've known Nock for the better part of like 10 years now. For some reason, he just loves playing this champion. I feel like has decent mechanics for it, but it's made up for the fact that he has no sense of macro whatsoever. So will be interesting to see how this Cassiopeia gets played. If the team can protect him adequately, obviously very high DPS champion, but generally very susceptible to getting ganked.
Gordo's on Malzahar, did he?
Uh-oh. It might be Joshi on Malzahar here. I know that Gordo does like playing Fiora, so we might get that mid-top flex coming out from Andyland just in terms of player flexibility. I don't know Joshi's pool nearly as well as I know Gordo's pool, so I do know that Gordo has played Fiora before. And Cho'Gath looks to be the final pick here. I really do not like this Cho'Gath pick coming out from Team Strag. But it is the pick. So let's see here. Yep. It looks like Gordo Lee will be playing that Fiora, but with both teams locked in here, no placeholders will mean that I will get that bet up and going very, very soon. So on the left, we have Andyland. On the right, we will have Team Strag. Remember, Andyland thus far 4-1 on the season. Team Strag 0-4 on the season. So it's going to be interesting to see who bets on whom here. I would guess it's a very obvious favorite, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, the prediction is live. Ladies and gentlemen, put your money down and see who wants to bet on whom. Nock, you are not... Wait, why are you guys betting? That is illegal as fuck. Oh, shit. I should have talked to them about that. That's my bad. If you are a player, you should not be allowed to bet on your own game. That is called match fixing, and that is a literally bannable offense in professional sports. Not saying that we are professional sports players here, but in the interest of integrity, please, for the love of God, do not bet on an outcome that you have a direct hand in influencing. All right.
It's dead even.
It's dead even because Team Strag just blew their entire load on themselves, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. More money for us.
More money for us, says Chungus. So Chungus squarely in the Andyland camp.
Yeah, I saw Gordon's Fiora and I said, okay, Gordon's gonna 1v9 this game, so I gotta put my money in.
Please clip this response to their bets. Indeed. Alright, give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen, as we get the bets rolling in. Who just bet so much on Miss Killer's team? Holy shit. Bao, you don't care. Alright? All you know is that you're going to get some free money, probably, if you bet on Andyland. Right? That's all that matters.
They're going to sandbag this game for the channel points.
Maybe. As it stands so far, it looks to be about 2-1 in favor of Andyland here. Let's take a look. Yeah, thus far 66-34 in favor of Andyland here with a minute left on the spectator delay. So 1 more minute to get your bets in, ladies and gentlemen, for the nightcap for tonight between Andyland and Team Strag. Okay, let's talk like actual League of Legends for a little bit. Chungus, which comp do you like?
In terms of team fighting, I think Strag actually has better team fighting comp, but they have two pretty... I think their carries do a lot more damage than Lucian Malzahar in terms of Ezreal and Cassio.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Fiora side matchup is what kind of tilts this, I think, in Andyland's favor. Cho, I don't know why they counterpick themselves. into a choke top lane. Fiora wins that lane. And once Fiora gets or probably 2 or 3 items, she can draw 2 people, and then they can just look to pick with Malzahar ult. I think that's going to be the plan.
Okay, so good analysis here. Thank you, Chungus. But as we load into the game, ladies and gentlemen, that will bring the betting to a close. Final tally will be 66-34 in favor of Andyland. About 40k points put up in total. Let's see who comes away with the money here in Game 2 of the night. All right. Here we go. Let me make sure that I change the teams as well. So on the right, we have Team Strag 0-4 on the season, but let's see if they can finally get into that win column. Meanwhile, Andyland looking to bounce back from their first defeat of the season yesterday. 4-1 on the season. So here we go. Loading into the game here. Bow, I think literally Team Strag put money in before they loaded into their game, which by the way is illegal. So if they didn't do that, I don't think that anybody would have bet on Team Strag this game. But again, you don't care. All you care about is the fact that you're going to win some money instead of winning no money.
If no one bet for Team Strike, you just don't make any money.
I would imagine, right? Because there's no channel points to take.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Yeah, that is pretty sad. But we're going to pretend like it was just some very optimistic betting coming out from some random viewer. Okay, we know who it is, but let's pretend like we don't. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We are officially loaded onto the Rift here for Game 2 of the night. Looks like both teams here opting for a pretty standard 5-point start. I'm going to remember to organize my champions. And yeah, it will be Joshi here on the Malzahar in the mid lane. Gordo on Fiora in the top lane. So I actually do have to swap Team Andy for once. Okay. Malzahar going to go for an early Raptor Ward. Let's see if Team Strag going to opt to match. They are pretty late here. Might be a potential delay. Ooh, this is a delayed invade actually coming out from Team Strag. We have not seen this yet. Gonna find the Lucian now.
1v1.
I don't know that they do this well. Hecarim gonna be forced to flash away here. Hecarim does have flash, by the way, and now this Ezreal gonna eat the axe. Oh no, gonna flash over the wall. Olaf does not have flash, has ghost, but actually, wow, what an axe. Gonna take Hecarim very, very low. That was a terrible call. If you are Team Strag, you do not have that strong of an invade comp this early, and you did not wait for the red buff to get started either. So a very, very weird call. Gonna already start paying dividends for Andyland and for those investors.
Spice. Yeah, I don't know. Olaf is probably one of the best level 1 champions, as well as Soraka having a huge AoE heals.
Huge AoE, the slows, the heals, the regen. Yeah, and look at that. Olaf going to take this as a means of just getting straight onto Hecarim's red buff here, literally going red to red, while Hecarim is, left looking for scraps. Wow.
I think Olaf can fight him at the Raptors. No, yeah, Hecarim has no flash. He can just run him down.
Olaf also has the Trinket Ward available as well, so we'll have full knowledge if he gets over there. But looks like that will not be the case. Instead, Olaf going to go for a potential gank onto the Cho'Gath here. Cho'Gath should be none the wiser. Here we go in the top lane. Olaf is here. Cho'Gath does have flash, however. Rupture going to land onto the Olaf. Let's see though. The axe is not available. Did get used early there, so Cho'Gath actually will not have to expend any resources to dodge out that gank from the Olaf. So actually going to be good Cho'Gath play. And now there is a Hecarim here trying to find a counter gank. The Rupture will not land, however. And now the Hecarim needs to be careful. Gonna try to, actually to knock back the Fiora. Oh no, but one more auto for the Cho'Gath. Actually gonna be first blood over to the Cho'Gath. Wow, bet the viewers did not see that one coming. But Cho'Gath, after dodging out from the gank earlier, Hecarim able to come up here and pick up a kill onto the Olaf. And if you are the Pussy Patrol, your mans is out here just inting on the Rift. If you remember last night, starting the game 0-4 against Hapuma Matata, repeatedly being turned into glue. Ooh, Hecarim here able to actually win the Smite fight against Olaf as well, and now is going to get started onto the topside Scuttle Crab. Olaf, meanwhile, after that blazing start, still only level 2. The saddest Viking you've seen in a minute. And Hecarim, after what I thought would be a disastrous early game, actually going to be level 4 without too much incident here. Wow.
Tragedy.
Just tragedy. Yeah, tragedy is the name of the game. As it stands here, though, despite that first blood, Andyland doing very well in terms of CS. If you look in the top lane, Fiora up handily on Cho'Gath, Lucian almost tripling Ezreal at this point, although Ezreal will be able to catch up once that wave crashes into tower. Hecarim does have a strong advantage in the CS department for junglers, and Cassiopeia does have a slight lead on Malzahar. Ooh, actually, Soraka gonna walk very, very far. I'm gonna flash absolutely nothing. What the Okay. So we saw a little bit of this eagerness to flash from Francis before. Hecarim is here as well. And a teleport coming down from the Cho'Gath. Let's see this. There is no. They gotta look for the Soraka. Gotta look for the Soraka. Okay, the Soraka does get slowed here. Gonna be a good teleport from the Cassiopeia to pick up a kill onto the Soraka. Not gonna be much more than that, however. So Team Strag now 2-0 in the kill department. A bit of a scrappy game thus far, but looks like Team Strag, after that absolutely wild level 1, actually gonna take the early game lead.
Malzahar just froze the lane for Cassie. Oh, he has TP. Okay.
Okay, this Dragon Take is a little risky though if you are Hecarim. Olaf is around, is level 4, should be able to stand up here to the damage, but now could potentially find himself in a 3v1 scenario. Oh, it looks like, ooh, another teleport coming in from the Cho'Gath. Let's see what happens here. Cho'Gath gonna be able to find the Olaf here. The Rupture will land. The Ghost not gonna be too much. Bubble gonna follow. Look at these TP plays coming. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is going on? Oh my goodness. So we see teleport usually getting used to, catch waves and for wave management, but 2 teleports being used here by Team Strag to just gank bot lane in this early game. But honestly, you can't argue with the results. Both have resulted in kills. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. Team Strag finally showing up here in Season 2. Andyland, after taking an L in yesterday's game, seems to be in a bit of a free fall.
Tragedy for Olaf.
Oh no, if you're Andyland, you might have to revise this strategy here for your Olaf. Maybe just keep him content in the jungle, let him farm, because every time he pokes his little head out to try to get something done in one of these lanes, it just ends up being turned around on him. I honestly feel bad for him. Philip, if you're listening, I'm here for you, buddy, if you need to talk. You got a lot of fans in the chat as well. But okay. And meanwhile, by the way, if you are an Andyland investor, maybe you are the big money. Oh, hold on. Huge bubble going to land on Lucian as well. But, yeah, that's going to be Soraka kills. Hold on. Now the Fiora going to walk down, going to go onto the Hecarim. Hecarim just flashed into the wall. What the? Oh.
Didn't need about flash Malzahar.
Okay, so Hecarim gonna be found out here trying to kill a very, very deep control ward. Will give the first dragon of the game over to Andyland here. Alright, and Fiora, after walking down here, able to TP back up. Ezreal ulti not gonna be able to find the steal onto the dragon either, but a breath of life here for Andyland. And if you consider the wave management here, should be solidly in the lead. Fiora doing a good job there, getting a good roam onto the Hecarim, and now going back up in the top lane to catch that huge wave. will mean that she is still on even CS with the Cho'Gath, who teleported aggressively bot lane earlier. And now if you're going to go aggressive onto the Cho'Gath here again. Okay. Hecarim still not dinging level 6 just yet. Will be interesting to see where that first onslaught of shadows goes. But yeah, if you look at this wave management, Cassiopeia lost about 2 waves. A crucial bubble going to prevent what definitely would have been a kill from the culling onto the Nami there. And actually, Ezreal going to try to just duke it out. Going very, very low for both bot laners here, but there is that Soraka ultimate, and Nami will go down. One more auto from the Lucian, going to be able to pick that one up. So Nami overextending, they're only level 4. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Cho'Gath fighting it out with this Fiora. Cho'Gath does not have the feast available, so does not have that hidden burst. Fiora should play comfortably knowing that. Ooh, what was that?
Oh, my mic fell.
Oh, okay, no worries. Alright.
Fiora's ult is coming up too.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Cho'Gath doing a good job of CSing, and with that CS, will be able to heal back up very, very nicely with these last hits. Yep. So yeah, this lane actually relatively even, but obviously Fiora scales very, very well with items. Gonna be interesting to see what the build is here for her. Has an Iron Spike Whip in the inventory, which again either points to a Gore Drinker or a Stride Breaker.
Should be Gore Drinker.
I think so too. So a bit of a bruiser Fiora build here. We don't see that Triforce coming out. That would have given him a lot of side lane potential with that increased auto attack damage and on hit. And now though we see a signature Andyland play gonna bring up their support here to contest for this Rift Herald. Fiora gonna go very, very early. A huge repulse gonna block the onslaught of shadows. Now the Malphite, the Nethergrass gonna be able to find the Hecarim here, but not before Fiora goes down as well. But now there's a rampaging Viking here, gonna be able to find it to Olaf here very, very shortly. There are a bunch of Twin Fangs coming out over the wall from Cassiopeia, but not enough damage at this stage in the game. So 2 for 1 in favor of Andyland. Again, bringing up that support to make up the difference there, giving them the lead. Will mean Olaf will be able to start on this Rift Herald as well. With the kills now evened at 4 and 4, plus this Rift Herald being taken, Andyland should be able to start taking a conclusive gold lead. Will be interesting to see where this Herald decides to go. But regardless, should be a guaranteed 2 plays of gold. Hecarim here now can potentially punish this overextended Lucian, but gotta keep in mind, does not have... Oh, good flash coming out from the Lucian. Yeah, able to dodge that reckless charge. The knockback would have been death there, plus the Nami bubble. But anyways, what I was saying, gonna be interesting to see where this Rift Herald goes, to see if Cho'Gath tries to make another TP play and if Fiora can take advantage by dropping Rift Herald and getting a ton of plates in a vacated top lane. By the way, second dragon of the game being Ocean does mean Infernal Dragon is on the table, which is pretty poggers. Would love to see that on a Cassiopeia or an Ezreal if you are Team Strag. Obviously, going to enhance a lot of that poke and dot damage. Obviously, no one dislikes Infernal Dragon, so let's see if that ends up being the case. The other alternative would be that Clown Dragon, which both teams honestly are happy about too. Both with very movement dependent ultimates. Meanwhile, in the top lane, huge trades here, and actually Fiora, if he had been a little bit closer, would have been the victim of a feast.
If he hit that riposte on Cho, I think he might be able to turn it.
Now, if you riposte silence, does that doesn't count as hard CC, right? It doesn't like stun out of the riposte, right?
I don't think so. He riposted the knockup, but he didn't aim it at the Cho.
Okay.
If it riposts, it like glows. The W animation.
Okay, but Fiora losing out on that trade. This Cho'Gath unironically standing up very, very well. Will translate now to 3 turret plays being taken by Cho'Gath. In the only other appearance of Cho'Gath in this tournament that we've seen. Hold on, Fiora gonna find Hecarim here. Gonna try to clear another deep pink ward. But now it's gonna be Fiora that's overextended. But there is backup on the way. Bubble gonna go wide here. Now Fiora gonna go very, very aggressive. Ignite going down onto the Fiora, calling over the top. Not gonna be able to find too much. But there's that flash net the grass. This Cassiopeia peeking in way too close. And the silence gonna mean that the Petrifying Gaze isn't going to come out either, so Cassiopeia going face checking, going to go down here for no effect. No trades coming out from Team Strag besides a little bit of chip damage onto this tier 1 turret from Cho'Gath. But I know what I would rather have, and it's definitely going to be Ocean Dragon. Okay, unfortunately though, ladies and gentlemen, it will be Clown Soul on the table for this game instead of the much more exciting Infernal Soul. So Dragon Soul win condition, not exactly the priority here anymore. Very aggressive TP, no? I guess it's okay. No backup here for Andyland. And Olaf, after that rough early game, doing a good job of just farming back up. And now... Excuse me. Thank you. Now, basically ahead of the Hecarim when you consider the kill participation, able to pick himself up that Gore Drinker. Hecarim still building towards that Divine Sunderer.
Fiora building Gore Drinker and then Cho being this far ahead, I feel like Fiora actually doesn't win side lane. I would have liked to see Fiora go more for the side lane split push build, the Triforce.
Yeah, I don't think Bruiser Fiora does anything to Cho'Gath. Meanwhile, actually, Ezreal just gonna ignore the Olaf, gonna go aggressive onto the Malzahar, but does not have nearly enough damage at this stage in the game. Just gonna offer himself up to the Viking, I guess, like Arabian Prince sort of duo. But meanwhile, gonna be a gank by Lucian onto the Cho'Gath in this top lane. This will be a very, very dead Cho'Gath. Their post, they're gonna be able to block the feast, I think. So, good cross-map play coming out from Andyland, able to pick up kills in both side lanes here.
What is Ezreal building? Is he going to need the Essence Reaver Duskblade?
Hold on, Cho'Gath, not Cho'Gath, sorry, Olaf getting found out here by Cassiopeia. Heal gonna come down, but there was Ignite already, and it looks like this, oh my goodness, Olaf trying to kite it out here. Cassiopeia able to find the Soraka, but now there's a Malzahar here in tow. The Nami able to pick up the Olaf, though. Actually, it will be Cassiopeia that picks up the final hit with the dot. But yeah, this Nami able to back up the Cassiopeia, now trying to bait the Malzahar towards a Hecarim over the wall. But there's no way that this Nami would be this aggressive without any sort of backup. So Malzahar are going to be far the wiser here. Going to walk out of that one. Thus far, a very scrappy game. But I'm really worried here for Team Strag because they seem to have no real direction. And we know that Andyland generally love to play that macro game. They definitely have a game plan in mind. And I'm not sure that Team Strag do.
It's looking like Essence Reaver, Ezreal Rush.
Is this the play?
I mean, his AP ratio or AD ratio on his Q just got buffed, so I feel like building pure AD might be better, and they're all relatively squishy except for Olaf. It might not be that bad. I've never or haven't played that build yet, so I'm not super sure. And it spikes.
So with this, with the Essence Reaver, because it builds out a Sheen, it technically precludes him from going Divine Sunderer, right?
Yeah, so he probably looks to go Duskblade here.
Okay, so we might see that Essence Reaver Duskblade build coming out from the Ezreal here. I feel like just off the top of my head, it just doesn't seem as potent compared to Divine Sunder plus Mirror Mana. But I don't know, we've seen it 2 games in a row now, so I don't play bot lane. Maybe that is the thing to go now.
Yeah, I think building full AD, more AD is better, but I think Hydra Manamune is still better.
Yeah, as it stands here, we have a bit of a Nayram situation. Hecarim on the side as well, potentially looking for a dive here. But Fiora gonna apply a ton of that side lane pressure that you talked about, Chungus. Cho'Gath now gonna walk back towards that bot lane. But there is a dragon spawning here in 45 seconds. And it would...
Stridebreaker.
Okay, so it is Stridebreaker Fiora, not something we see too often. Cho'Gath gonna elect to just ignore this giant wave crashing into his tower because there's an overextended Fiora here. Onslaught of Shadows is available, but the Fiora gonna be sent the wrong way. Fiora with a flash will be able to get out of that one, so a lot of resources expended. Oh! Ezreal stole the Rift Herald!
Oh my goodness.
Ezreal stole the Rift Herald. Olaf is not going to be able to pick that one up. Let's see if Ezreal is able to walk over and steal that away. I don't think that's going to be the case. But regardless, it's going to be the second Rift Herald denied here by Ezreal. A huge True Shot Barrage over the top. And
they have
now,
full positioning for Drag too. The blue side has no vision.
Yeah, Team Strag is going to be first on site here. Fiora is here in the bot side. Going to mean a bit of a pincer maneuver. Let's see what they decide to do. Cassiopeia not going to be the one to sit in that bush. A huge two-man knockup onto the Lucian, however, will force Malzahar to be the one to to imprison the Cho'Gath, but now Cho'Gath gets shut down. Olaf gonna go low as well. This is a very good team fight for Team Strag. Knock up onto Lucian as well. Lucian forced the flash over the wall. Soraka with a Wambulance should be able to get her ADC out to safety here, but a huge win for Team Strag brings them back into the game off the back of that Rift Herald still with more momentum. Gonna take 2 kills and the Cloud Dragon here. Gonna put Dragon Soul far out of reach for Andyland now. Wow. Not what I expected, if I'm being completely honest. But a good rupture from Cho'Gath. Gonna be the catalyst for that fight.
I don't think they're utilizing Fiora. Fiora's not someone you send in to flank on in a team fight. You send her to go split push. And she has TP up too, so it's a little strange that they would call her in when it's like Cloud Soul too.
And I think the bigger misplay there is if Cassiopeia was in this bush instead of Nami, that would have been an even more conclusive team fight in favor of Team Strag. As it stands, it was just a Nami that hit a relatively inconsequential bubble, but Andyland just walked blind into that brush there.
Yeah, a little bit of disrespect to the zone control that Red Side has.
Yeah. As it stands, though, it's just going to bring it to an even game. Team Strag with a meager 500 gold lead. So they shouldn't feel too overconfident, but yeah, definitely in this game, this Cho'Gath unironically doing a ton of work, but now going to potentially get ganked by this Malzahar Olaf. Oh no, the Rupture going to land, going to trigger the Ragnarok as well, but this Olaf has a ton of HP, but it's going to be very, very slow here. Going to be a slow fight to the end. Meanwhile, in the Bali, Fiora trying to go for the 1v2, able to proc the Grand Challenge, but it is eventually going to go down. Cho'Gath still living here, eventually going to be taken by the Axe, and actually in the mid lane, Cassiopeia going to go down to the calling of Lucian. We've seen this Cassiopeia overextend time and again, and this time it's going to translate to a tier 1 pickup for Andyland. So overall 2 for 1 in favor of Andyland. Kills happening in all 3 lanes here at the 20-minute mark. Overall, a very positive trade though in favor of Andyland with those 2 kills, able to pick up turrets in both the top and the mid lane. Gonna mean that the gold lead now swings in favor of the blue side team here. But no objectives, no big team fights being conceded here, so Team Strag still well within punching distance of this game.
Yeah, I want to see what Cho goes for third item. He has the giant spell right now.
Oh shit, fucking Tiggy is here. It's what up, Tiggy? Finally, dude. Hello, Tiggy. Supporting your boy out here. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I haven't talked to this guy in a minute. But yeah, so the pussy posse still in full voice here, trying to lead Andyland from the sidelines to a win. Seems to be a bit of a lull in the game, but now Nami needs to be careful. Ooh, Ezreal needs to be careful as well. Fiora now they're gonna find herself in a potential 1v3 scenario. Let's see if they're able to get on top of her. There is a Nami being chased by Fiora though. Fiora gonna try to find the wave onto the Nami. Fiora is gonna stop with her post. And actually, oh, 2-shot barrage over the top. We're looking at one up. Olaf gonna be binded by the Aqua Prison. And actually, it's gonna be Olaf going down very, very low as well. Ezreal gonna be living with just a sliver of HP. But ultimately, a sliver is all you need. Malzahar not gonna be able to find the killing blow there. Now gonna be stuck in a 4v1 here in the bot lane. Rupture not gonna land. But Cho'Gath with a ton of HP gonna walk in, just slowing down this Malzahar. Malzahar gonna flash, but there's gonna be a Hecarim on top of it very, very soon. Rupture is barely gonna connect here. The Rupture, or the Feast is available, and Malzahar will go straight into Cho'Gath's belly. Wow, Team Strag 3 for 0 thus far in this exchange. I don't know how much they can pick up here. Looks like they just want more kills.
Yeah, they're just playing for kills right now. I feel like death squad just rolling around with the double TPs.
Yeah, the teleport was used there by Cho'Gath, but 3 big kills here. Going to give them the gold lead now. 1,000 gold lead in favor of... Oh, sorry. Hard to hear, so I need to move my mic. But 1k gold lead in favor of Team Strag. This game is very, very back and forth.
Good balance. Team Strag's built 4 Grievous Wounds.
Oh, but this is potential disaster here for Team Strag. A 3-man Baron started up here. Although Fiora going very, very low. Needs to let Olaf tank that. Ooh, the 2-shot barrage would have killed Fiora there with the Baron damage as well. But a good riposte there, going to be the one to save her life. But now that will mean that the HP advantage is solidly in favor of Team Strag. They should do as much as they can to get their ass on top of this Cloud Dragon. Going to be slowly moving towards that. But Andyland does have the rotation there, and Soraka does have healing available. Fiora with teleport as well, will be able to get into this fight shortly, but Cho'Gath here with the feast, gonna be able to smite this one away. Hecam just gonna play sweeping duty. Okay, so Andyland gonna see the dragon here as they opt to just go for all these objectives. Gonna do a ton of damage to this mid-tier 2. Not gonna be able to pick it up just yet, but if you look at this, have a ton of wave priority in the top lane that they can use to potentially set up another Baron attempt.
Ko is just massive right now at 9 stacks. I think he has enough gold to back for the Warmogs too. He's about to have almost 5k HP.
Jesse, are you fucking with me or actually too loud? Hold on! Oh my goodness, the heck I'm gonna walk straight into a Malzahar Nethergrass. They're gonna be able to pick up the pony there. So, gonna be a dead jungler now for Team Strag. Let's see if Andyland translate this into a Baron. Yes, it will be started. Here we go. Let's see if the contest is alive from Team Strag. Need to be very coordinated walking in there. The Nethergrass is not available, so Cassiopeia can get a lot of damage down if it is not interrupted. Fiora now going to go aggressive, though. Grand Challenge going to be used on the Ezreal, but the Baron is peeled off. And Andyland, or Team Strag, successfully defend against the Baron attempt coming out from Andyland. Who is glue now, says Princess Handjob. Indeed, I agree. True Shot Barrage is available, by the way. Let's see if Ezreal is aware of this very low HP Soraka. Does not look like it. Alright. Let's take a moment to check in on Cho'Gath stacks as well. Sitting at 9 stacks this game, by the way. Still has 1 more minion stack to eat as well. So thus far, yeah, doing a good job of utilizing his passive thus far with 1,080 bonus health. And has the feast available for 1 more minion. Let's see if it decides. Yep, there it is. There is the 6 minion stack. So after this, we'll only be able to consume pets and champions and neutral objectives for more bonus HP. We talked about this a little bit last time, Chungus, but I'm pretty sure that feast works on voidlings. So if he's really desperate for some more bonus health, he could technically take a bite out of one of those little voidlings, get 2 HP and an extra 180 health as well.
I'm ready for this huge Cho'Gath. 15 stack Cho'Gath.
15 stack Cho'Gath. Let's see it.
Prediction. How many stacks will we have?
True. I'm gonna say he has 10 right now. I'm gonna say 13 by the time all is said and done.
13.
13.
I think I'll have 15,
okay.
Maybe more 16. I think 15 plus.
Alright. As it stands, Cho'Gath here, by the way, on 3 items as well. Gonna be a lot for Andyland to work through, but Andyland just gonna try to dive past this Cho'Gath to get on top of this Ezreal, Nami, Cassiopeia. A very squishy underbelly here. And if you're looking at this Hecarim, meanwhile, he's very, very squishy. He's building towards Death Stance. He's building towards Death Stance. Oh no. Oh no. I'm going into a coma, ladies and gentlemen, because someone is building Death Stance in 2021 against a non-full AD comp. Why do people do this?
They have 4 Grievous wounds too.
Oh my god, man. Please, if you're listening to as a bruiser or jungler player, please stop building Death Stance. The item has been irrelevant ever since the item rework. It does absolutely fuck all now. You might as well just buy 3,100 gold worth of BF swords and chain vests, and you would get more value out of that rather than completing that item. Hold on. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, might be a potential gank. Fiora has shown herself to overextend here, but now the Baron gonna force a teleport out here. Gonna be a teleport matched by the Fiora though. Let's see what happens. Fiora gonna be overextended, but the miasma did not land. But now gonna be an engage onto the Malzahar. Malzahar should go very, very low here. Let's see where the feast comes in. Gonna be a Malzahar feasted by the way, and now the Lucia gonna be dived on by the Hecarim. Meanwhile, on the top side here, for going very low, one more auto Strikebreaker to the wall. One more Q. The Mystic Shot gonna find its mark. And so far, 3 for 0 in favor of Team Strag. Should mean Baron for them as well. What is happening to Andyland, ladies and gentlemen? Starting the season 4-0, about to give the 0-4 team their first win.
My channel points.
Your channel points, Chungus. It's actually a caster diff. Oh no. And by the way, Cho'Gath got a stack there. Should be able to get a stack onto Dragon as well. Has 8 more seconds on the feast cooldown. So Cho'Gath has 12 stacks already. True Shot Barrage just going to confirm that Olaf is not trying to get away with this robbery here. Oh my goodness, look at this absolute chonker. No.
5k health.
Look at this Cho'Gath. Whew.
Let's see, what does he buy here? Let's go Stoneplate. Stoneplate is nuts. His synergizes so well with him.
Yeah. Still sitting in base. Okay, gonna be the Spirit Visage, it looks like. Don't know if that's the right play. He doesn't need that much magic damage, magic resistance, I don't think.
Yeah,
oh, okay. So Hecarim, maybe he heard me. Maybe he heard me because he has the chain vest in his inventory, but he somehow cobbled enough money to completely pivot and buy this Sterix Gauge. I think he unironically sold his Caulfields.
He's going GA, don't worry.
He's going GA. Okay, hold on. In the top lane, gonna be a potential gank onto the Fiora. Hecarim is not spotted here. Okay, so it doesn't look to be anything. The problem here with Team Strag, they have no idea how to wave manage. If you look at this, Lucian able to crash this huge wave into bot turret, and we saw this in the support diff game. Andyland here, when they're against the ropes, gonna go for the... Why? Just engage on the Soraka? Just engage on the... Okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, Cho'Gath's gonna be sent back here to try to deal with one of these two split pushing side lanes. But it will mean that Team Strag do not have that huge frontline presence, and they're not getting that much done here in the mid lane. And Cho'Gath is indecisive here, gonna walk back and forth between top and bot lane. What is happening here? If you are Team Strag, what are the communications like? Looks to be an engage onto Fiora.
Oh, they're just... Oh, Lucian should keep... actually, no, it's fine. It's a negative Baron power play.
Oh my goodness, Fiora just flashing mastery as she walks away here, and Team Strag have no idea what to do with this Baron. Hecarim unable to pull the trigger on an Olaf, Soraka, Malzahar trio for some reason which completely escapes me. Will mean that it ends up being that negative Baron power play that you mentioned, Chungus.
Yeah, I don't know. I can. They're so far ahead. They're if Andyland plays it smart and just splits up the map like they do, I can see them coming back slowly. Because Cloud Soul's not a win condition. Just kind of see how this works out.
Yeah, it's nice, but we might be potentially looking at a 40-minute game, ladies and gentlemen. Andyland here with the far superior macro thus far, but Team Strag has been able to find some very convincing teamfight wins when Andyland have given them that opportunity. So if you are Team Strag, you have to find more scenarios where you can facilitate those team fights, because that's what's been the key to success so far for your team. Hold on, Hecarim now gonna find the balls to engage onto Soraka. Onside Shadow's gonna be used as well. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, Fiora dueling this Cassiopeia. Gonna go down very, very fast here. Oh my goodness, this Cassiopeia is out of control. Meanwhile, Hecarim gonna get slowly turned into pace here. But oh no, gonna be bounced back by the blast. I'm gonna go very, very low, but this Olaf does not have that much damage. The heal gonna be used, plus the Nami as well to prevent the Space Aids from taking down this Horsey. And so far, just one member down in the Fiora. But look at this Lucian just split pushing top lane, able to sneak away this top lane inhibitor. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Cho'Gath able to find a knockup onto Olaf. But the Feast, let's see how much Feast does. Beast! Oh, the Sterex. Okay, so the Feast did not end up taking the last hit, but ends up being dead Olaf as well. And now, let's see what happens. Oh my god, that Demolish Block did so much damage. Cassiopeia teleporting in here. I think they go for the end. Fiora's coming up in 5 seconds. Olaf down for another 35. Olaf is back here, Lucian is back here, but it's 5 members here for Team Strag. Let's see what happens, see what the call is gonna be. The Tide Caller's Wave, not gonna be used to that good effect here, but there is one Nexus turret about a whisper away from going down here. Still alive though, Hecarim is ticking down from the space as Lucian gonna flash in with the Kraken Slayer able to pick that one up. And the Malefic Visions plus the Rise gonna be slowing down here. Nethergrass gonna be interrupted by the Rupture, but now Lucian should have a ton of space to free fire here. Ooh, the Cassiopeia Miasma doing a ton of work. Look at how slow Andyland is coming out of their base here, and they need to be careful. Ezreal is going to be able to land a ton of pokes. Soraka gets used very early here as well. Keep an eye on Cassiopeia here. Cassiopeia has Flash, has Petrifying Gaze in roughly 15 seconds. Dragon is coming up here. I don't think either team wants to reset for this. Watch Cassiopeia. Oh. Alright, so crucial control ward gonna prevent otherwise devast. Oh no.
Fiora's looking for
no. Oh no. Wait. Team Strag is just stuck in no man's land. Not going for Dragon, nor preventing this Fiora split push will mean that the Cloud Dragon just gets bursted out. So next Dragon will be soul point for either team. This game is on a knife's edge right now. Wow. Okay, Baron is up here, ladies and gentlemen, and if you look at Team Strag, their team movement is in shambles. Cho'Gath does not have teleport to respond to a Baron attempt. Gonna be slowly pushing out this bot lane. No vision for Team Strag on Baron either. Wow, Andyland though not electing to start the Baron. We saw what happened last time. Fiora got chunked out. True Shot Barrage does get used to check though. Good cooldown. Yeah. Big cooldown.
I think this is the right place. I mean, Fiora bot, because if they have timers, they know that Red Side has no TPs right now. They have no way to match the Fiora split.
Okay, well, Team Strag here though gonna try to pull the trigger on this Baron. Let's see what happens. There's gonna now Arcane Shift over the wall. This Baron going down decently fast. The Rupture also gonna do the Feast gonna do a ton of damage. See what the call is gonna be. It should be a finish call here. Let's see, the Feast is gonna go from Cho'Gath. Fiora almost inside the base here though. Let's see what happens. Cho'Gath going to try to lead the charge here. Going to be a dead Soraka, but that's the least important member here if you are Andyland. And Fiora is in the base. The bot lane inhibitor turret down already. Fiora should be able to get onto the Nexus turret very soon. Oh my goodness, the Mouse are just trying to buy time for the Fiora, but the Cassiopeia did teleport back. This Cassiopeia is going to be doing a ton of damage, and it doesn't even matter as long as you prevent Fiora from doing anything. Just going to retreat to the safety of her tower. Does have a Zhonya's available as well, and actually going to be the Fiora going down. This is going to be... This is the game. This is the game. This is the game. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, I don't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Strag are gonna pick up their first win of the season against Andyland. Who saw this coming? I know I sure as hell didn't, but Lucian gonna try to do special. Actually gonna do a ton of damage to the Ezreal. Ezreal just going purely for the end. Nami going down as well, but Cho'Gath is never going down in a million years. Or is he? Oh, yeah. Or is he? Or is he?
No way.
Oh, one more auto! It actually came down to the last auto! It actually came down to the last auto! Holy shit! Every single Feast stack coming into play there. Otherwise, Lucian definitely would have been able to knock down this dinosaur. But when all is said and done, Cho'Gath is gonna win it for Team Strag. Oh my god.
13 stacks, you were right on the dot.
Oh my god! I don't believe it! Wow. Wow, I am actually numb right now, ladies and gentlemen. I am numb. Holy shit. An absolute banger. An absolute banger. And honestly, also a huge fucking clown fiesta. But,
The fiesta. There's nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Chuggus, your portfolio, man. What is happening? What is happening? Oh no, you might need to reconsider your career choices here. Oh no, okay, but Team Strag gonna come away with the victory. I cannot wait for this post-game interview. I cannot wait for this post-game interview. Okay, let's take a look real quick at the damage charts. No surprise here that Andyland going to be coming out on top, but all of this damage is going to be against this absolute titanic Cho'Gath. Ezreal going to be third in damage overall, but contributing to the damage when it mattered. Getting basically the penultimate hit on that Nexus. Cho'Gath coming in with the last hit. Wow. Okay. I want to get all of Team Strag in here right now. I want to hear from them. I want to hear what everyone on that team has to say about this game. So give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to drag them all in here.
Noise volume warning.
Noise volume warning. Okay. Woo! No one thought it was possible, me included. Why the fuck did not?
I did though. Wait a second.
Oh
what was it
my god! But the impossible has happened. Team Strag has picked up their first win of the season, and not just any win, a win against Andyland.
Wait,
Strag.
Before this season,
am I surprised? I'm honestly, I'm very humbled. But let me get started. You already know the busy biz. We already out here. I've been telling you all season. What have I been saying all season, y'all? We gotta give it back. 2021. We gotta give everybody. You have to give good to feel good. You already know. And guess what? Am I surprised? I'm not. I'm really not.
Okay. So Roger, you probably wonder what different this game. We literally came in and we're like, wait, why are we playing as if these guys are good? and then we all literally were silent for like a good 10 seconds, and then we started laughing. And it just went downhill from there for Andyland. I'm sorry.
You know what it actually was? It was a fucking early game comms where we were just fucking joking around and not actually talking to each other.
Yeah, once Kevin started, stop talking about pussy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get a little bit of order here. All right. Obviously, Team Strag riding high on emotion. Speaking of high, that Cho'Gath was absolutely monstrous.
Woo,
Alex,
for the Cho.
Walk us through the mindset of a alpha Cho'Gath player.
Let him know, Alex.
Oh, dude, it was good actually. I rushed Bromble because Bromble fucks Fiora, right? And then it gives Grieve wounds. Then we got that catch onto Olaf early because I don't know why they thought they could play Kato's Olaf well, and it didn't really work out. Then we snowballed off that.
Pick by Olaf
and then
again.
I just got too big off getting armor and fucked Fiora. Honestly, thought Fiora played kind of well. He's one of the better top laners compared to Agent SA.
Oh, okay. Sam just catching strays out here for no fucking reason.
Same. But yeah, it was a good game. Wow.
Okay. My my second question here. I want to talk to Knock. We finally saw it, Knock. You know, you've played Cassiopeia in the past, but it wasn't worth mentioning. It honestly was a bit of a free win for the other team, but coming up huge on the Snake Lady here. What was the difference?
I think the last time I played Cassiopeia, I didn't even have the right runes, so I felt like it was. You know, we talk about doing charity. I've done a lot of charity. It's time I take it back. You know, it's time for me to be in Wall Street. All these fucking people betting on Wall Street bet they don't know that we have the control of the entire forum. They don't know anything. I told you, chunk of fucking burning pile of trash, dude. Mr. Chunks of Trash. Can you rename yourself to Mr. Chunks of Trash? I'll give you 14,000 LP right now. Let's do it.
Oh my god. Wow. A lot of upset wallets courtesy of this game, by the way. So you guys really are just crashing big Wall Street money here. Okay, I think...
Did you pay out?
Huh?
The payout for the betting?
Oh yeah, let me do that right now. I'm too busy just not being able to process this result.
Feel free to interview every single person, Roger. We got all night. You were gonna write it. And,
okay, you know
keep
what?
it going.
I am
How
down.
much champagne? Let's
I am down. Okay, I'm gonna go to Ryan next. The scholar
what's up?
on the Ezreal, one of the most aggressive Ezreals I feel like I've seen in a while. A lot of arcane shifts forward. Yeah, what gives you such big balls to play this champion?
I don't know. I think I was born with big balls, so you know, it is what it is.
It is
But
what it is.
I think, you know, when you have a big ass Cho'Gath right there, I mean, you could do whatever you want, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Big balls
My team,
accompanied.
dude.
Big balls accompanied by big Cho'Gath in.
Yeah, Big Daddy Cho'Gath.
Indeed. Okay. Next gonna be Kato Doman on this Hecarim. Sounds like you guys were a little bit upset that the Olaf was taken away from you. How good did it feel to get the win and claim jungle diff in the end? Doman.
All I'm gonna say is,
hey, knock. Can you do us a favor? Can we not have a Vietnamese interview right now? Okay,
wait, what happened?
He's gone.
I muted him. Okay, all right.
Oh,
Don't man,
gosh.
hit me with it. How good did it feel?
man, I just want to thank my team for holding in. You know, this is a big win for us, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Looking
It
forward
felt real
to
good.
tomorrow. Wow. So staying level-headed here, the jungler of Team Strag gonna be looking for their next victim. I don't know how you guys can even think about playing another game after that win, but okay, the best for last, I think. Kevin, you guys had a rough start to the season. You honestly had a rough start to the game as well. How proud are you of these stragglers?
I'm elated, Roger. This has been. I don't know why you keep saying that we've had a rough time so far. We're just, we're warming up. We're letting people feel good about themselves. And like Nog said, we're just here for the charity. We're giving it back. And, I told them, I told my team, hey, we've been having fun. Let's just have even more fun today in this game where you think that we're very much like Dogecoin. We're going up. We're going to the moon. You better recognize greatness where it is. And I couldn't be even more proud of my team. And great job to Andyland too. But I'm sorry. You might as well just switch up the standings of the leaderboards right now because up in this gigarama all day, every day. Thank you, Roger.
Thank you, and thank you to Team Strag for an absolute banger.
You
to
said it. You said
conclude
it
the
before. It was
night.
gonna be a banger. I delivered. You're welcome.
I'm so happy, Kevin. I'm so happy. All right. But okay, so a final thank you to Team Strag, and let's look just a little bit further ahead if we can. I barely can see 2 inches ahead of me, but I can read here on the schedule that we will have a triple header coming at you guys tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. Please be here if you liked what you saw tonight, and who the fuck can't enjoy some quality Clown Fiesta League of Legends, some truly wonderful underdog stories. Please come back for more. But we'll be starting the broadcast at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets, tell your enemies, dude. Fuck it. You can all come together and bond over the experience that is the Do It Big Invitational. Don't miss it. All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, Roger.
Wow.
Hype game.
That was so hype. By far the hypest game I've had the pleasure of casting. Jesus Christ. Literally coming down to the last auto attack from a 13 feast stack Cho'Gath of all things.
Oh, yeah, we knew we were in for it when they double TP by 5 minutes in.
My heart, dude, my heart. Okay, wow.
I'm glad I lost all my money on that game, actually.
Yeah, right. Seriously, it was for a good cause. Unfortunately, I am all spent, ladies and gentlemen. That took everything out of me, but I will have approximately 21 hours to recharge the batteries in preparation again for the triple header tomorrow night. Please don't miss it. Let's hit 100 viewers tomorrow. Fuck it. I appreciate all the support that you guys have been showing to these players. Please keep it up. I know that they love it. You can't bet on Strag tomorrow, Bao. You're literally playing against them unless you're literally match fixing. You're literally match fixing. That is quite illegal. I need to talk to everybody about that. But for everyone who's in the tournament, you please do not bet on your own fucking result. That is literally match fixing. Yes. Tag the SEC, Janice. Please get them in here. Please arrest these criminals. But okay, again, one final plug. All right, triple header tomorrow night, 7 p.m. PST. Do not miss it. Invite anyone and everyone. Okay? This is going to be the best thing they see tomorrow. Pretty sure there's nothing else going on tomorrow. No big event or anything. So everyone should have a clear schedule to watch this game. Or watch these games. Okay? Be here. Or be square. Good night, Twitch chat.